formadores trabajamos con los mejores docentes. Tu profesor trabajamos con los formadores docentes. En el 91 profesor 133 está aquí. Infórmate en el 91 133 533 5891 133. Buscamos soluciones. Vaughan Company. Buscamos soluciones. Dinamismo. Resultados. Rentabilidad. Dinamismo. Resultados.
Get ready. Hold on to your hat. Strap on your seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelt. Hold on to your seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelt. Hold on to your hat. Ready for a ride of your life. The show. Radio. Just a show. On radio. It's a show.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, it's time for the non-stop rocket ship to wherever it's time for the non-stop rocket ship to wherever tell them what it's called. Want to go. Nacho, tell them what it's called.
Conecta con nosotros en Twitter, @IM Alberto. Participa a través de la app de IM Radio. Y no te olvides, participa a través de seguirnos en Facebook Live. Los viernes, seguirnos en Facebook Live.
That's right, it's the show with no name 2.0. That's right, it's the show with no name, and we're here with your favorite DJ in the whole wide world. And we're here with your favorite DJ in the whole wide world. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right,
I've got to tell you something. I'm excited to be here.
I know it's Monday.
I've got to tell you something. I'm excited to be here. I know it's Monday. I know on the way here.
Las caras solemnes.
Everybody looked like they were going to a freaking funeral.
Las caras solemnes.
Everybody looked like they were going to a freaking funeral.
Let's act like we're going to be going
that idea out of our head, and
let's act like we're going to be going to a nice mind over matter is what I'm saying, guys. That if we can convince ourselves mind over Monday is what I'm saying, just as awesome as Friday. If we can convince ourselves that Monday is just as awesome as Friday, it'll need convincing.
We'll need some convincing.
And I know that today is going to be a great day. But we can do it. It's going to be an amazing week. And I know that today is going to be a great day. I know it's going to be an amazing week. As you guys know, and I hope you guys are on board for the ride. As you guys know, we talk about everything and nothing variety show in English. We broadcast live from Madrid at the same time. We broadcast live from Madrid, and we are not just in Madrid. We are not just in Spain, as you guys know, many of you. In fact, many of you who are listening right now. As you guys know, many of you, in fact, many of you who are listening from Latin America, from South and Central America, even from North Latin America. So in different South and Central America, even from North America. So in different just 1 hour zones. I'm not even talking about I'm talking about the United States, which is just 1 hour. I'm talking about time difference. I'm talking about the United States, Colombia. We've got listeners in Colombia, and our latest Colombia. We've got listeners in Colombia. Our latest batch of listeners is down in Peru, in Lima. Shout out to all listeners is down in Peruvian Lima amigos who are learning English with us at Vaughan. Peruvian amigos who are learning English with us. It's really Vaughan, but if you say Vaughan here in Spain, see, it's really Vaughan. Nobody knows it. But if you say Vaughan here in Spain, where do you work? And I say Vaughan. Like when people ask me,
I don't know what that is.
Where do you work? I say, Vaughan. I say, oh my God, I know that guy.
I don't know what that is. Then I say, Vaughan.
So, oh my God,
sometimes you have to mispronounce things. It's like the Wi-Fi thing here. Sometimes you have to
the rest of the world says
Wi-Fi. It's like the Wi-Fi
Spain says Wi-Fi.
Here.
Why?
The rest of the world says Wi-Fi. Spain says Wi-Fi.
All right, so
all our listeners in Peru tuning in at 1470
all our listeners
in Peru. Good morning to all our listeners in Europe.
70
in the Americas.
Good morning.
Good morning to all our listeners
in
in
Europe.
Got listeners even in Americas,
Cambodia,
Asia as well. I know we've got listeners even in Cambodia. And my friends Raul, they are awesome guides. They guided us around Angkor Wat. They are awesome guides. The city of guided us around in Cambodia and Siem Reap Temple. And they listen to the show with no name because languages are important. And they listen to the show with no name because languages are important for them. Spanish. So that's in fact they do double the amount of in English and in Spanish. So that's these guys the amount of tour company out there in Cambodia. They know that if these guys who run a tour company out there in Cambodia, they know the majority of the tours are in English tours. But if they do English and Spanish, the majority of the tours are in English. Other market. But if they do English and Spanish, they open up a whole other market. Languages will help you open many doors for you. Not just languages will help you open many doors for you. Meeting new people and making friends. But just wherever you go, meeting new people, guys. I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. I've got some. I'm excited. I hope Twitter. Remember, we're live on Twitter. If you guys want to participate on Twitter, remember we're live on Twitter. If you guys want to participate, more than 30,000 followers on Twitter. Thank you. I can only say 30,000 followers on Twitter. To all of you guys. Thank you. I can only say Instagram growing as well to all of you guys every day. So thank you again. Instagram. If you want to follow on Instagram, it's growing every day. So thank you again. If you want to follow on Instagram, it's Alberto _ Alonso Toso Grupo _ Fisconea un poco. Remember, snoop around. Umea. Is that how you say it? Usmear. Quería usarlo porque lo vi y me faltaba. Pero ves, eso es como empieza. Quería usarlo porque lo vi y me faltaba. Y tú me dices, no, eso es como mi padre. No, reconocer que hay una palabra. Se dice usmear. Y tú me dices, no, como mi padre. Bien, Alberto. No, no se dice así, se dice usmear. Ok. Snoop. Dilo bien, Alberto. Nuestro amigo Snoopy. ¿Qué es lo que le gusta hacer ese perro? Y míralo. Bueno, todos los amigos son muy Snoopy. ¿Qué es lo que le gusta hacer ese perro? Les gustan. Bueno, todos los perros son muy Snoopys, ¿no? All right. So, guys, they like to participate every Friday. We're live on Facebook. In fact, remember to participate every Friday. We're live on Facebook. In fact, Jose Carlos. Friday, Jose Carlos. A nice round of applause. My latest book, English on the Go. Aprende inglés viajando por el mundo. My latest book, English on the Go. Aprende inglés viajando por el mundo. And he asked me if a friend could pick up the book at the Vaughan office. In fact, I already talked to Kike for me at our store. Absolutely, Jose Carlos. I'm going to sign it for you, and it'll be available at our store. And I'm going to sign it for you, and it'll be available at 69. Well, it's not really here because our office is 69. Well, it's not really. Remember, in English, the number goes first. 69 Orense. Remember, in English, the number goes first. 69 Orense Street. However, the store is not at or located at. The store is not at or located
however,
at.
It's right next door.
So you'll see it. It's at street level.
However,
I don't know the exact address, but if you come to Orense, it's street level. I don't know the exact address, but if you come to Orense, 69 Calle I'll tell you guys something. You can stop by, see our offices, see our radio studio, and the tienda, the store is right see our offices, see our radio studio. All right, and the tienda, the store is right downstairs. Any of my books, all right. If you guys buy any of my materials, any of my books, if you guys buy any of my materials, this book is the remilk. English on the Go. This book is any of those four materials. This book is the remilk. Buy them or here English on the Go. Any of those four materials, if you buy them, let me know. Here in Madrid, and I would love to sign them. Definitely. So let me know. Sign it, and I know it makes it a little extra special. I have a lot of signed books at home. I know it makes it a little extra special. I have a lot. When you're looking at these books when you're moving, for example, like me, when you're looking at these books when you're moving, for example, like me, you look at these books, and I remember I looked at this was about a week ago during our move, and I looked at a book I looked at this was about a week ago during our move. The typical book that they put out, Pesadilla en la Cocina has recipes. Remember, that they put out, son recipes. And you're like, it has recipes. Remember, recetas médicas. Son recipes. And then we're talking about receta médica, prescriptions. And then Right? We're talking about it's got all these recipes. It's a cookbook. Nothing too special. It's got all these recipes. It's a cookbook. Nothing too special. Of Chicote. Now he looks totally different. Chicote. And I was going to throw it out. Pictures of Chicote. I was going to toss it. And I was going to throw it out. I was going to throw it out. I was going to toss it. And then I said, wait a second. I was going to throw it out. I was going to toss it. And then I said, wait a second, Alberto. Alberto Chicote signed. I met him. I waited online for like 40 minutes. I met him. I waited online and he signed it. And you know 40 minutes. That book is still on my shelf. 1 year. So it survived the sorting. That book is still on my shelf. So it survived the sorting because of the signature. All right, guys. So if you want to win the book, though, all right, guys. Book, so you can do that this coming Friday. And if you want to purchase them, just let me know. You can do that this coming Friday. I can. If you want to purchase them, just let me know, and we'll leave it. And if not, I can sign it for you. Especially the ones that are bought isn't too far away. The book fair, La Feria del Libro, far away. Isn't too far away. Before you know it, it'll be here. It's not too far away. Amigos, we've got a lot of other comments coming in. Amigos, we've got a lot of other comments coming in. Andrés García says, he's talking about because of my wife. Un abrazo para Alberto Alonso. He's talking about my wife's pregnancy. My wife's, right. Vanessa says, buenas tardes, my wife's pregnancy. I imagine this was from Vanessa says, buenas tardes, Alberto. I imagine this was from todos los caminos. Existe una expresión en inglés para la Roma o llevan a Roma. Todos los caminos llevan a la Roma o llevan a Roma. All roads lead to Rome. Lead to Berto Romero. No. All roads lead to Berto Romero. All roads lead to Rome. Es lo que me acabo de poner aquí en Twitter. That was an easy one. All roads lead to Rome. All right. Any more comments before we get going? Let's see. We've got my dad checking in. What's up, Dad? Good morning. Let's see. Good morning, Alberto and friends from New York. Checking in. What's up, Dad? Good morning. Family. Says good morning, Alberto and friends from New York. Greetings, Raul and family. Hello, Angela. She says I am Brazilian. Awesome. And she says and I live in Sofia. She says I am Bulgarian. Awesome. And she says, and I really want to go to. Now you made me jealous, Angela. Oh, two places I really want to go to. Now you made me jealous, Angela. Who doesn't want to go to Brazil? Angela, I want to go to Brazil. And I want to go to Bulgaria. Who doesn't? I've never been to Bulgaria, and I'd love to visit and I want to go to Bulgaria. And she says, I've never been to Bulgaria, and I'd love to visit Sofia. Well, guess what? So we love your comments, Angela. Thank you so much. Guess what? We love tuning in and for sharing, Angela. Thank you so much of learning English, tuning in and for sharing that love. All right, well, guys, we've got English to start, putting the pedal to the metal here because we've got to start. We've got a lot to do, as always. The pedal to the metal here because full of different challenges. We've got a lot to do. So I think the first thing we need to do is look at challenges and things. So I think the first thing we need to do is look at famous people speaking. And where we have to try and write down famous people are speaking. And we have to try and write down what those people are speaking. You have 4 listens. You know what it is, folks. It's Say What? This is a section where we hear a little soundbite. Now, I don't expect this is a section where we hear a little soundbite. Now, I don't. In fact, if you get it the first time, to get it, it's a little bit suspicious. In fact, if you get it the first time, that's a little bit suspicious. Pronounce that word with me. Suspicious. It's suena igual que famous. Al final, famous. Suspicious. Right? Suena igual que famous. So, guys, this is the suspicious listen. Right? And, so, of course, guys, you're going to hear this. This is the 4 times in total. And, of course, you're going to hear this 4 times in total. So, Juanjo, let's... we're creatures of habit. Nacho. Te iba a decir macho. We're creatures of habit. ¿Qué pasa, macho? My favorite, remember Allison? Joder, macho. ¿Qué pasa, macho? Ya te vale. Te has pasado 3 pueblos. Joder, macho. Allison, in case you guys don't know, she used to work on Vaughan Radio, and she had that. In case you guys don't know, she used to work on Vaughan Radio. She had that.
Yo las he hecho
no
falta,
teníamos
we got
algunas
them around
ráfagas
there.
de ellas grabadas.
No me digas.
Yo las he hecho falta. We got them around there.
Parda.
No me digas. That's Allison, and that's how she talks. No está poniendo acento Michael Robinson.
That's
Así
Allison.
habla, and that's how she talks. No está
All
poniendo
right,
acento Michael
Nacho,
Robinson.
let's hear our
Así
Say
habla.
What soundbite for the first time.
All right, well, Nacho, let's hear our Say
I
What
am
soundbite
serious.
for the first
And
time.
don't call me Shirley.
Surely you can't be serious.
Very
I
short.
am serious.
Short
and don't
and
call me
sweet.
Shirley.
Como decimos en inglés.
Very
Cortito,
short,
pero dulce.
short and
right?
sweet.
Short and sweet. Como decimos en inglés.
Classic.
Cortito. Pero
Classic
dulce.
line.
Right? Short and sweet. Sounds like a conversation
classic
between two
line.
people.
Two males.
Sounds like a
it's from a
conversation
movie.
between two people.
As I said,
two
it's
males.
classic.
So right there.
Sounds like it's
I think
from a
any,
movie. As I said, it's
Anglo
classic.
or
So
English
right there,
speaker would know
I
this
think any
instantly. Because
Anglo
we even
or English
use
speaker
this
would know this
joke
instantly
in our
because we
vernacular,
even
right?
use
in our
this
everyday
joke because
in our
this movie
vernacular,
that it's from.
right?
See,
in
I'm
our
giving you some clues.
everyday.
This movie
Because
that it's from
this
is
movie
very
that it's from.
not
See,
very
I'm giving you some
extremely
clues. This
popular.
movie that it's
All
from
right,
is
so,
very
there we
not
go.
very
Extremely
amigos. Popular.
All right, let's
All right,
keep
so,
moving
there
along
we
because
go.
we've got a lot
My
of stuff to do.
amigos.
So, all right,
I
let's
think it's time
keep
to look at
moving
today's
along
news
because we've got a
report.
lot of stuff to do.
Nacho,
So
I think
let's
it's
get
time
this
to look
show
at
on the
today's
road.
news report.
Nacho, let's get this show on the road.
Extra, read all about it. It's time for the news report on the show with no name. It's time for the news report on the show with no name. The show with no name. The show with no name.
That's right, folks. That's right. It's the news report, and I call this one Burning
That's right, folks. That's right.
Bridges.
It's the news report, and I
Burning
call this
bridges.
one
Have you heard
Burning
this one before?
Bridges. Now,
Burning
this
bridges.
is
Have you
how
heard
you
this
guys,
one
you guys say
before?
to close doors
Now,
in Spanish.
this
I know
is
in how you
in
guys
Spain,
you guys say to close
don't
doors.
close
in Spanish.
doors.
I know
It means
in Spain you guys say don't
don't
close
end
doors.
relationships,
It means
whether
don't,
they be business or personal.
don't end
on a bad note.
relationships,
Right.
whether they be
You
business
want to always,
or personal.
whenever
on a
you do
bad note.
business with someone,
Right.
remember, we
You
don't
wanna
say
always-
make
whenever-
business.
whenever
We say
you do
business with
Whenever
someone,
you
remember,
do
we don't
business
say make
with
business.
someone.
We say do business.
You
Whenever
never know
you
when you're
do
going to meet
business
people again
with
on this
someone.
long.
You never know when you're going to meet
winding
people
road
again
called
on this
life.
long,
And sometimes you're going to cross people a
winding
few
road
times
called life.
And
so
sometimes
that's why
you're
it's
going to
never
cross
a good
people
idea
a few times
to quemar puentes.
And so that's why it's never
Now you
a
say
good
cerrar
idea
puertas,
to
we
quemar
say
puentes.
burn bridges.
Now
Me
you say
encanta porque es
cerrar
muy,
puertas,
muy
we say
visual.
It's a very
Burn bridges.
visual.
Me encanta porque es muy, muy
if you
visual.
burn a bridge, you
It's a
already
very
crossed it. You can't
visual.
cross over it again.
You know.
Now
If
you
you're
burn a
stuck on
bridge,
that
you
side
already
of the
crossed
river.
it. You can't cross
So
over
don't
it again.
burn bridges.
Now
Be
you're
careful
stuck on
with
that
the
side of the river.
pronunciation.
So don't
Because I always hear people say
bridges. Be
burn,
careful
right?
with the
Como
pronunciation. Es como
Because
si
I always
esa
hear people
U
say
fuera
burn,
una E, right?
Como
A lo mejor eso
quemar.
te ayuda. Burning.
Es como si esa U
Burn.
fuera una E.
Like Bernie
A lo
Sanders.
mejor eso te ayuda. Burning.
Burning bridges.
Burn.
Like
Okay.
Bernie Sanders.
So, burning bridges.
Burning
well,
bridges.
the world's
Okay.
number one
So,
bridge
burning bridges.
player.
Well, the
¿Ves? Aquí no
world's
estoy hablando de
number
bridge como
one
puente.
bridge player
que cruzas. Aquí no estoy hablando
Aquí estoy
de
hablando
bridge
del
como
juego de
puente.
cartas Bridge.
Que cruzas.
Now this is a
Aquí
very,
estoy
very
hablando del
famous
juego de cartas
card
bridge.
game.
¿Se juega
Now
bridge
this is a
en
very,
España?
very famous
¿Se conoce bridge?
card game.
¿Se juega bridge en España? No se juega.
¿Se conoce?
Es muy de
bridge?
señoras en Estados Unidos. Playing bridge. No
Ahora
se
seguro
juega.
que voy a
Es muy de
insultar a
señoras
alguien
en Estados
con
Unidos.
decir,
Yo juego
playing
bridge y yo no soy
Ahora
una
seguro que voy a
señora.
insultar a alguien con
sorry.
decir.
Yo juego bridge y yo no soy una
the world's
señora.
number one
sorry.
bridge player, que todos sabemos quién es,
The
¿no?
world's number one bridge player,
Sale en
que
la
todos
portada de
sabemos
marca.
quién es, ¿no? Well, he's a Norwegian guy.
Sale en la
named
portada de
Geir
marca.
Helgemo. Well, he's a Norwegian guy.
Claro.
Named
Geir Helgemo,
Geir
the number one
Helgemo.
bridge
Claro.
player in the
Claro.
world.
Geir
has
Helgemo,
been,
the number one.
Are you ready? Bridge player in the world has been.
Eso es.
Are you
Banned.
ready? Do you know what this means?
Banned.
Prohibido. Banned.
Eso es.
El verbo is to
You know what
ban.
this means?
B-A-N.
Prohibido.
Como los Ray-Ban. el verbo es to ban, B-A-N, como los Ray-Ban, que llegan esos rayos de sol a tus ojos, Ray-Ban. Te prohíben que llegan. Pero claro, cuando lo ponemos como adjetivo, Ray-Ban. O lo ponemos en el ING, claro, cuando lo ponemos como adjetivo, esa N se duplica. O lo ponemos en el ING o el ED. The world's number one bridge player has been banned for 1 year. The world's number one bridge player has been banned. He was banned for 1 year. Now, do you want to know why he was banned? He was banned because he failed crack up when you hear this doping test. He was banned because he failed a drug test. Now, I had no idea that you had to be failed a drug test. Now I had no idea performance enhancing drugs. You had to take all these performance enhancing drugs to play bridge. I've heard of this steroids. In track to play bridge. I've heard of this track and field. Track and field. Bridge. You're sitting down and field. You don't really need, but too much upper body. You're sitting down or lower body strength. Too much upper body strength. This Norwegian lower body strength. Tested positive this Norwegian synthetic testosterone. Tested positive female fertility for drug synthetic testosterone. He will not be able to compete drug until November 2020. He will not be able to compete until November 2020. And all the medals, titles, points, any progress that his bridge career had in the year 2018 that his bridge career had in the year 2018. Do you know this word? To revoke someone's license. Do you know this word? To revoke, to withdraw someone's license. Derogar. For example, is to revocar. To withdraw. Se escribe revocar. Anular. Right. So, can you believe that? Now, my question is, I understand if the guy tested positive for cocaine. My question is, maybe he went to Ibiza. I understand if the guy and he partied 1 week for cocaine. Okay. Maybe he went to Ibiza. I'm not saying it's right. And he partied 1 weekend. Just saying I could understand it more. Or I'm not saying it's right. Ecstasy, MDMA. Just saying I could understand it more. But performance enhancing drugs or something like that in bridge. But performance enhancing drugs. I don't know. Maybe in bridge they use a lot of muscles. I mean, you never know. I don't know. Use your brain. Maybe they use a lot of muscle. You got to flex your brain. Never know. I know you use your brain. I don't know if you would that muscle. You got to flex your brain. But I don't know if you would need. And so when I read it, I was baffled. If you're not familiar with bridge, it's a card game. So usually involves. If you're not familiar with bridge, it's sitting around a table. So remember, there's no running. 4 players sitting around a table. So remember, there's no running. And well, this guy breached nothing. The anti-doping and well, this guy breached BREACH anti-doping. These are good words to revoke. Breach. These are words that you would see on a contract. Revoke. Right, so breach these are words that you would see on a contract. Right, so breach es infracción. Violar, infringir, quebrantar, romper. Breaching a contract. Infringir, quebrantar, romper. CH. Es como playa, pero lleva R después de la B. Breach. CH. Es como playa, pero lleva R después de la B. He accepted that he breached. So, the anti-doping rules. He accepted that he breached. The anti-doping rules. Well, Norway, Norwegian national team. I didn't even know. There was a Norwegian national team. I didn't even know bridge teams, but there is one. Norwegian, and the Norwegian national team is, but there is one. And the Norwegian national team is very sad about the event, right? Because he is their biggest star. What happened was, I mean, the thing is, what happened was, why? I mean, the thing is, I'm stuck with that question of why? Why did you need that question? I mean, of why? I think with a cup of coffee, you'll be okay. Why did you need it? That's about all the energy you're going to need. I think with a cup of coffee, you'll be okay. That's about all the energy you're going to need. As far as physical, and in 2015, funny stuff, folks. I've got some statistics here for you. 2015, the year 2015, I've got some statistics here for you. 2015, the year 2015, it was reported that 3.6% of bridge players were caught with prohibited substances in their body. Were caught with prohibited substances in their body. But think about if you have 100 bridge players, think about 3.5. If you have 100 bridge players, over 3.5 of them taking performance. Wow, I had no idea bridge enhancing was so hardcore. Wow, I had no idea at all.
It was so hardcore.
I'm baffled. I'm blown away. I had no idea at all.
All right, let's see. I've got some comments rolling in on Twitter. All right, let's see. I've got some comments rolling in on Twitter. Alberto Condori says, hello, amigos from London.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Alberto, you are the
Mr.
real
Houses.
Thank
You
very
got
much.
today's
Say
Mr.
what?
Houses.
And yes, you got.
He says you've told us about this joke
say
a lot
what?
of times.
And yes,
well, the reason is
because
you've told us
about
this joke a lot of times. Well,
come
the reason
out
is
of the movie,
as I said, this
our
joke
lives.
has come out of the movie,
and I've used it
into
millions
our
of
times
times in conversation.
So,
this movie
and I've
joke.
used it millions of
Jayster
times
knows
in
it as well, and he
conversation.
says,
This
love it,
movie
love it.
joke.
Iñaki's got it
knows
as
it as
well,
well,
good.
and he says,
See, I gave you an easy
love
one
it.
today because it's
Iñaki's
Monday,
got it
amigos.
as well. Good.
See, I gave you an easy one today because it's Monday, amigos.
Beto says, good morning, my dearest radio team in the whole wide world.
Beto
says, good morning, my dearest radio team in the whole wide world.
That's right.
Sad memories on this March 11th.
Chocolate
11th
kisses.
of March.
That's right.
Everybody remembers where they were.
The 11th of March
day. So my heart,
everybody remembers
where they
goes
were
out
on this tragic day. So my heart
is affected,
and his prayers goes out
affected by
terrorism of any kind,
and is still
any kind of terrorism.
by
terrorism
there's no
of any
excuse
kind.
for it.
I remember
any kind of terrorism.
There's no excuse
about a
for it.
couple
I
weeks
remember
before I
was
moved
just
to Spain to Almeria.
It was about
to
a couple weeks
and
before
I'll never
I
forget
moved
it
to
because
Spain. To Almeria,
it was in the wake of,
and I'll never forget it because
it was in the wake of.
I was scratching my head saying, "What is going on in this world?" I was scratching my head saying, "What is going on in this world?" Guys, we're going to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in 2 minutes with tons more. Guys, we're going to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in 2 minutes with tons more. So stick around.
Experiencia laboral, 2 años. Experiencia laboral, 2 años. Yo qué sé qué pongo.
En Vaughan te lo ponemos aún más fácil. Llama al 9113. En Vaughan te lo ponemos aún más fácil. Infórmate. Llama al 91. El máster en inglés profesional de F3 e infórmate sobre el web. El máster en inglés profesional de F. Infórmate. 91. Máster en inglés profesional de 533. Infórmate que no tienes tiempo. Máster en inglés decidido a solucionar de una vez por todas. Que no tienes problema, pero estás decidido a solucionar de una vez por todas tu problema con el inglés. 91 133
el máster en inglés profesional es un programa de 5 días a la semana, en inglés profesional es un programa por la mañana de 5 días a la semana, de lunes a viernes, 5 horas por la mañana de clase, que es la versión de fin de semana, ya que durante la semana no podía hacer la versión de lunes a jueves por el horario laboral, durante la semana no podía hacer la versión de fin de semana para que me permitiese el horario laboral, entonces estudiar la versión de fin de semana para que me permitiese poder estudiar porque en mi trabajo necesitaba hacer presentaciones en inglés, necesitaba hablar mucho en inglés, mi teléfono, necesitaba hacer presentaciones en inglés, necesitaba hablar mucho en inglés, hacerlo para tener una fluidez principal alta en el idioma y además hacerlo con seguridad. Tengo grandes problemas a la hora de hablar en el idioma y además hacerlo con seguridad. Tengo grandes problemas a la hora de hablar, muy importantes como el poder hablar en público sin tener que tener ese miedo, cosas muy importantes como el poder hablar en público sin tener que tener ese miedo, ese tipo de problemas. La verdad, yo lo que más destacaría del máster serían los profesores. Yo lo que ellos son unos grandes profesionales, te motivan muchísimo con el inglés. Ellos son los grandes profesionales que tenemos en el programa. Por supuesto, los materiales exclusivos que tenemos en el programa. No trabajas como una clase típica cogiendo una frase y de repente tener que hacerla en interrogativa. Y eso es muy complicado porque cuando no la tienes delante, tener que hacerla en interrogativa, tu capacidad también con el idioma sea cada vez mayor. Ayuda a tu capacidad verbal y tu capacidad también con el idioma sea cada vez mayor. Fueron las presentaciones a las que me tenía que enfrentar. Me gustó del programa, prácticamente cada semana. Otra de las que más me gustó del máster fueron prácticamente cada semana. Otra de las que más me gustó del máster experiencias los dos siempre inolvidables y es una manera de darle unas experiencias siempre inolvidables y es una manera de darle un empujón importante al inglés.
Los másteres en inglés profesional. Llama e infórmate sin compromiso. Tu carrera profesional. Llama e infórmate sin compromiso. No te arrepentirás. 91 133 58 583391133.
Dale un empujón a tu carrera profesional. Apúntate al Executive Master en Inglés Profesional de Vaughan. Aprenderás a negociar, al Executive Master en Inglés Profesional de Vaughan. Aprenderás a negociar, apúntate ya llamando al 91 cualquier situación profesional en inglés. Apúntate ya llamando al 91 133 5833 o entra en
¿Alguna vez has pensado en todo lo que puedes llegar a conseguir? ¿Alguna vez has pensado en todo lo que todas las oportunidades laborales al alcance de tus metas? Todas las oportunidades laborales para ejecutivos y profesionales de alto rendimiento. Un programa a tiempo parcial para ejecutivos y profesionales de alto rendimiento a tu máster. Infórmate llamando al 91 es tu máster. Infórmate llamando al 91. También disponible en Valencia y Barcelona. Además ahora recuerda, también disponible en Valencia y Barcelona. Además ahora puedes ver las condiciones de financiación en el apartado de máster en Grupo Vaughan. Puedes ver las condiciones de financiación en el apartado de máster en grupovaughan.com.
I'm 100% Spanish. I began learning English when I was 10. Remember a time when I didn't speak English, and that's what I like about it. I can't remember a time when I didn't speak English, and that's what I like about it.
Descubre más en grupovaughan.com. Descubre más en grupovaughan.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to Show with No Name. That's right, amigos. It's the Show with No Name 2.0. That's right, amigos. It's the Show with No Name 2.0.
And I can't believe it, guys. We've already flown through. And I can't believe it, guys. We've already flown through.
Fijaos, no digo esa L,
the first
half hour of the program. Fijaos, no digo esa L, no digo
the first half hour.
Y si te cuesta mucho, di 30 minutes. Hour. The first half hour.
The first 30 minutes of the program have come and gone. The first 30 minutes of the program.
We need to hear our Say What sound bite for the second time.
We need to hear our Say What sound bite for the second time.
Now, many of you got
the first time.
So, what does that mean?
I expect
one line and then a response
to be able to get
I expect everybody.
Okay, so
if not on the second time, the third time.
Right.
You got four chances to get it right. If not on the second time, the third time.
I think it's an easy one today.
You got four chances to get it right.
No te estoy dando.
All right. I think it's an easy one today.
All right.
So that said,
let's hear our Say What soundbite for the second time.
So that said, let's hear our Say What soundbite for the second time.
And don't call me Shirley. Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
You know where it's from? Oh, well, Nacho, you have the script in front of you. That doesn't count.
Gotta love it.
Would you have known?
You know where it's from? Oh, well, Nacho, you have the script in front of you.
He's like, I'm with you, Geeties, for 15 years. You don't think I know?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm with you, Geeties, for 15 years. You don't think I know?
All right,
because
well,
I know
folks,
it better than you.
There it is, today's Say What soundbite. But
all right, well,
to keep
folks,
moving along.
There it is,
today's
Say What
soundbite.
But
called
we got
Name.
to keep moving along. It's time for a musical section called Name.
That lyric.
Song is no, sorry, bye.
Name that lyric.
No, sorry, bye.
Name that lyric. Name that lyric.
It's Name That Lyric. Only on the show. That's right, amigos. It's No Name, and as always, here's where I give you a little on the song lyric. No Name, and as always, here's where I give you a little where I get to practice my translating skills in Spanish. This is where I daily practice my translating skills. Some songs are a lot harder to translate. So it's tough. Some songs are a lot harder to translate. I'll tell you that. It's a beautiful song. This is let's see if you guys can figure out what song. It's a beautiful song. It is, and who the artist is. Let's see if you guys can figure out what song. Tú dices. And it is, and who the artist is as well. Okay. Tú dices. Que solo oigo lo que quiero. Todo el rato. Y tú dices. Así que hablo mucho. Cuando pensé todo el rato que lo que sentía era sencillo. Cuando pensé y pensaba que no pertenecía era sencillo. Y ahora ya que me voy. Que no pertenecía. Que me equivoqué. Y ahora ya que me voy. Porque ahora te eché de menos. Que me equivoqué. Sí. Porque te eché de menos. Te eché de menos. Oh. Sí. That's nice. Te eché. Oh. There's Virginia. That's too. Nice. Virginia's got today's Say What Virginia too. Virginia's got today's Virginia tuning in from Say What soundbite as well. Nice job, Virginia tuning in from the lovely island. All right, so I'll give it to you one more time. It's short enough. Lovely place. Tú dices. All right, so I'll give it to you one more time. It's short enough. Y tú dices que solo oigo lo que quiero. Y tú dices que lo que sentía era sencillo. Y pensaba que lo que pertenecía era sencillo. Y ahora que me voy. Y pensaba que no pertenecía. Que me equivoqué. Y ahora que me voy. Porque te eché de menos. Ahora sé. Sí. Que me equivoqué. Te eché. Porque te eché de menos. All right? Sí. So, te eché. Let's see if our amigos have figured it out. So, all right. Let's see if our amigos have figured it out. Three winners of today's Name That Lyric. Let's see our top three winners of today's Name That Lyric. A nice round of applause for Express. Also, Giovanni tuning in. He says hi from Valencia. Also, Giovanni tuning in. He says hi from Valencia. Over here. All right. Well, this is Giovanni. So much a rock ready song. To rock over here. Like a ballad. All right. Well, this isn't so much a rock song. It's a beautiful song. Nonetheless, like a ballad. No obstante. But it's a beautiful song. The song is Lisa Loeb. Lisa Loeb. So the song is Lisa Loeb, obviously. Lisa Loeb. The song is called Stay. Well, that's not the song. That's the artist, obviously. Right. The song is called Stay. Be careful with this verb, stay. Because I've heard a lot of people misuse the verb to stay. Because I've heard a lot of people misuse the verb. I stay at my office. So people told me at 7 o'clock. I stay at my office. Estoy en mi oficina at 7 o'clock. Mantenerse en un sitio. Estoy en mi oficina. So quedarse, mantenerse is very different than estar. And I think sometimes people mix those two. It's very different than estar. So I think sometimes people mix those two. I Missed You by Lisa Loeb. So the song's called Stay. I Missed You by Lisa Loeb. It's from a movie, by the way. It's from a video. The movie Reality Bites. It's from a movie, by the way. With actor Ethan Hawke. The movie Reality Bites. In fact, with actor Ethan Hawke. The music video is directed by Ethan Hawke. It was his the music video is directed by Ethan Hawke. Lisa Loeb's directorial debut, and it was actually Lisa Loeb's, and she does a great job. I remember the video just capturing my attention, and she does a great job. I remember the video just capturing my attention. Camera shot. It's quite of Lisa Loeb. She's in a vacant continuous camera shot, right? Of Lisa Loeb. She's in a vacant loft. And Ethan Hawke makes a cameo. City in Soho. Cameo. We say cameo. And Ethan Hawke at the beginning makes a cameo. You say cameo. We say cameo. And this is interesting because long before this song became a hit. And this is interesting because long before Lisa this song became her shows. And she realized that it got a huge response from the crowd. And she realized that it got a huge response from the crowd. They applaud, they cheer for all the different songs, but just this one, people go nuts. They applaud, they cheer for all the different songs, but this one, people go nuts. And it was one of her most requested songs, in parentheses, and I quote, and she says, I usually write songs that are more fictional, and I quote, and for some reason, when I sat down that are more fictional, I let myself write more about how I was feeling at the moment. I let myself write more about how I was feeling at the moment as I continue to write music. And that's something the songs that I think about a lot more as I continue to write music. And without as much the songs that I write that are more the ones that people connect to more. And this happened to be
her number one hit. People connect to more, and this happened to be she's a one-hit wonder, but she's got a lot of other great songs. Would say none of her other songs. She's got a lot of other great success level. None of her other songs. That's also the success level of Stay. That's also the movie Reality Bites because of as I said, with Ethan Hawke. The movie Reality Bites, the song and the movie, as I said, was super popular. Made the song when they came out. I believe the movie came out, if I'm not mistaken, when they came out. I believe the movie came out, if I'm not mistaken, so around 1994. Yes, it's called Stay. Like that. I Missed You by Lisa Loeb. Yes, and let's take a look at the lyrics. I Missed You by Lisa Loeb. You say, and let's take a look at the lyrics. She says, I only hear what I want to. Que solo oigo lo que quiero. I only hear what I want to. Que solo oigo lo que quiero. This song spoke to me. Cuando me lo cantaba, yo decía, oh, está hablando de mí. This song spoke to me. Cuando me lo cantaba, yo decía, oh, está hablando de mí. I only hear what I want to. Cuidado con este verbo. Hear, right? Es un verbo I only hear what I want to. Cuidado con este verbo. Hear, heard. Es un verbo irregular, right? He oído muchos errores acerca de la pronunciación aquí. He oído muchos errores acerca de la pronunciación aquí. So, heard. I only hear what I want to. Solo oigo lo que quiero. And you say, I only hear what I want to. Solo oigo lo que quiero. And you say, I talk so all the time. I talk so all the time. Todo el rato estoy hablando muchísimo, ¿no? I talk so all the time. Todo el rato estoy hablando, ¿no? I thought, and I thought what I felt was pasado, verbos irregulares. And I thought, buenísimo, estamos aquí con el pasado, verbos irregulares. And I thought, pensé, what I felt, que lo que sentía era sencillo. And then I thought that I don't belong. Y entonces pensé, and then I thought que no pertenecía. That I don't belong. Y entonces and now that I'm leaving, que no pertenecía. Ahora que me marcho, ahora que me voy. And now that I'm leaving, I know que me marcho, ahora que me voy. Now, y ahora sé, I know que me equivoqué. That I did something wrong. Because I missed you. Y ahora sé, yeah, que me equivoqué. I missed you. Because I missed you. So it's obviously somebody lamenting a decision they make. Okay. You know? So it's obviously somebody decisions lamenting aren't always easy, especially a decision they make. We're talking about love and feelings. Decisions aren't always easy, especially when we're talking about love and feelings. It's Lisa and all Loeb that stuff. It's Stay, folks. And you know what? I want you guys to sing it with me. It's a nice Monday morning song. And you know what? I want you guys to sing it with me. It's a nice Monday morning song. Lisa Loeb. So Stay. Go over to Google now and Google Lisa Loeb. Rock and roll. All right. Stay. Lyrics. And let's rock and roll, all right? Nacho, dámelo. You say, I only hear what I want to. I only hear what I want to. And you say, I talk so all the time. I talk so all the time. And I thought what I felt was simple. And I thought that I don't belong. What I felt was simple. And now that I don't belong. Now I know that I did something wrong because I missed you. Now I know that I did something wrong because I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. There we go, folks. I missed you. Now I want you to listen to that folks. I missed you. Now I want you to. Now I know it. I want you to listen to that word, but don't let that fool you. Now I know it sounds more like ED, but don't let that fool you. Like the movie Gorillas in the Mist. In fact, Mist. They're homophobes. Neblina. So like the movie Gorillas in the Mist. In fact, they're homophobes. I missed the bus this morning, for example. Or he missed the penalty. I missed the bus this morning, for example. The exam. I missed the penalty. It ends with a T, so it sounds exactly like the word M-I-S-T. It ends with a T, so it sounds exactly like the word M-I-S-T. So there we go. Right? Miss. It's never miss it. It doesn't sound like a D. It sounds like a T. I missed. It's never miss it. And if you notice that T, it sounds like a T. Goes together with the U. I missed you. And if you notice that T goes together with the U. All right, guys, and that's another thing, you know, not just vocabulary, idioms, all right, guys, and that's another thing, you know, not just vocabulary, songs, idioms, all that fun stuff. Also pronunciation things from songs. What you gonna do? Also pronunciation things. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
In the United States, we say what bad boy.
We don't say what are
you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
In the United States, we say what
we don't say what are you?
So we say what you
What
gonna
are you
do?
gonna do? It's too much.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
So we say what you
That's
gonna
that
do.
what you guys
What
are
you
always
gonna
hearing.
do
That's us
when they
saying
come for
you?
you?
That's that what you guys are always hearing. That's us saying you with
what you
want,
what you gonna do, what are you?
What you want,
what you gonna do.
In English, the
what
traducción
are
es
you?
¿Qué vas?
¿Qué vas a hacer?
In English, the traducción es
what you gonna do.
All right, so remember, it's not just vocabulary.
What you gonna
It's
do.
not just great expressions.
Remember,
it's not
irregular
just
verbs.
vocabulary.
It's also
not just great
pronunciation stuff.
It's not irregular verbs.
How those words.
It's also
pronunciation stuff.
how they're linked.
How those words are put together.
Well,
how they're
I'll
linked.
tell you what, we've got a lot to go still on the show. So
I'll tell you
I'm
what, we've got
maybe
a lot to go still.
We can
on the
take
show.
a look.
So I'm thinking
maybe
I know
we can
take a look at a
challenge where you have to use the same word twice.
I know. You know
We'll
it.
take a look at
It's
a
called
challenge where you have to
Double
use the same word
Trouble.
twice.
You know it.
It's called Double Trouble,
baby. Yeah, you know what time it is. Trouble, baby. Give it up. Yeah, you know what time it is. Give it up. Double trouble. I said double trouble. Double trouble. I said double trouble. I said double trouble. I said double.
That's right, amigos. That's right. It's Double Trouble. Only on the show. That's right, amigos. That's right. It's Double
And this is where we
Trouble.
give you
Only on the
guys,
show with no name.
And
this is where we give
but
you
this
guys.
translation's got a bit of a twist.
A little translation.
That
But
twist
this
is
translation's
you have
got
to
a bit
use
of a
the
twist.
same word
That twist
twice.
is.
Now, Nacho,
you're going to tell me if this is right or wrong. Because a lot of times, I do what I tell you guys to do.
Tell me if this is right or wrong.
Because a lot of times, I do what I tell you guys to do. No sé algo, pues lo busco. Right? So, I'll need you guys to help me, too. Right?
¿Cómo se dice?
I'll need you guys to help me, too.
Voló por
todos lados.
El murciélago
voló
el
por todos lados.
Rapidísimo.
Como alma
que lleva
el diablo.
Rapidísimo.
Que significa rápido.
Dice alma que lleva el diablo.
Totalmente latino.
Que significa, bueno, no, totalmente word reference. A veces te puedes
totalmente
fiar.
latino.
Bueno, totalmente word reference. A veces te puedes fiar.
Totalmente word reference.
There are times when my wife is sitting next to me when I'm preparing a script.
There are times when my wife is sitting
so
next to me when I'm preparing a script.
Wing it. But not all the time.
So a lot of times I've just got to wing it.
So
there we go, folks. It's today's Double Trouble. Remember, you have to use the same word
there we
twice.
go, folks. It's today's Double Trouble.
Remember, you have to use the same word twice.
Todos lados.
El murciélago
que lleva el
voló
diablo.
por todos lados.
Muy rápido.
Como alma que lleva el diablo. All right, so, amigos, this is going to be a tough one. All right, so,
say what is
amigos,
O sea,
this is going to be a tough one.
Difícil.
Hombre, el Say What, let's see. Cristina has guessed today's Say What soundbite. Great job, Cristina. Welcome aboard. Has guessed today's Say What soundbite. Great job, Cristina, and welcome aboard. Y pone, I tried to take a picture of some fog.
foto de neblina.
I missed. Y pone, I tried to take a picture of some fog. M-I-S-T. I missed. Pues justo.
Ahí está ese juego de palabras.
M-I-S-T. All right,
Pues justo.
Pero.
Ahí está ese juego de palabras. Sin embargo.
All right, pero.
Mucha
el Double Trouble todavía no.
Sin embargo.
El Double Trouble todavía no. Let's see. We got one over here. We got a winner. ¿Cómo puedes hacerlo todo, one over here? How are you able to do all of this stuff, winner? ¿Cómo puedes hacerlo todo, tío? How are you able to do all of this stuff? A nice round of applause for Jaster. A nice round of applause for Jaster.
Nice job, Jaster. Mucha J ahí. Job, Jaster. Nice
let's
job,
see, and then he gives us some song lyrics. Let's see if anybody else knows it too. Jaster,
let's see,
and then he gives us some song lyrics. Let's see if anybody else knows it too. Jaster, it was the first one.
On fire.
Okay, Paloma, que crack. Paloma on fire. Express has got it as well. I've got to say, Express has got it as well.
Or around. Es lo que estaba pensando.
Javi Lopez, high and low, or around. Anix, excellent job.
Por ahí, ¿no?
Anix,
excellent
Katia Valencia, nice job. Wow, I thought it was going to be Katia Valencia, nice job. Wow, I thought it was going to be...
I don't believe that
Not
word.
impossible. I believe that things are improbable. I don't believe
that things are impossible.
I believe that things are improbable.
Nothing's impossible.
But I don't believe that things are impossible.
Okay, there's a
very distinct.
Right.
Okay, there's a very small possibility, minute. A very small possibility,
that I'll be an opera singer.
That'll never happen.
Possibility.
But if I really wanted to, you never know.
An opera singer.
I could. It'll never
Start
happen.
Singing some
opera. But if I really wanted to, you never know.
But it's not probable.
I could. It's not
Start
impossible.
Singing some opera.
It's improbable.
See?
But it's not probable.
It sounds better.
It's not impossible.
The word impossible
It's improbable.
sucks. See? Now it sounds better.
All right, we've got Alex,
sucks.
too.
So many people who know today's double trouble. Excellent
so many
job,
people,
guys. Really.
Who know
today's double trouble. Excellent job.
Really. Un aplauso para todos. Fue difícil, pero no demasiado difícil. All right, fue difícil, pero no
Let's start with that
difícil.
one because everybody knows murciélago.
El murciélago. Let's start with that one because everybody knows murciélago. Why?
Murciélago del hombre murciélago, que es Batman.
Todo el mundo sabe murciélago.
Hasta mi abuelo
del hombre murciélago.
La palabra murciélago es bat en inglés.
Hasta mi abuela
sabe la palabra murciélago es bat.
The bat voló por todos lados. Some of you put flew. The bat
eso vale
voló
también.
por todos
lados.
Yo puse flew around. Flew,
¿no? Estaba volando por todos.
Eso vale también.
Yo
puse
fly,
flew, flown.
No,
estaba volando por
flew.
The bat
porque
flew
fly,
around.
Flew, flown.
Voló por todos lados.
Tiene que ser flew. Como alma que lleva al diablo. Voló por todos lados.
Como loco,
como
rapidísimo.
alma que lleva al diablo.
And in English, como loco,
like
rapidísimo.
Out
in
of
English,
that is
like a bat
out of hell.
Out of hell. And if you
Like
guys
a
are familiar with
out of
meatloaf,
hell.
I'm not talking about
And,
the food. If you guys are familiar with meatloaf,
I'm talking about
I'm not talking about
singer,
the food
meatloaf, pastel de carne.
He's got an
I'm talking
album
about the
that's called
singer,
Bat
Meatloaf.
Out of Hell.
So
he's got an
and
album.
it's a great album.
That's
by
called
the way.
Bat Out of
Bat
Hell.
Out of Hell.
So
Great
it's
song,
a great album,
too, by the way.
¿Ves cómo lo digo
Bat
como
Out
una
of Hell.
frase hecha? Porque eso es lo que
Great
es.
song,
Like
too.
a bat out of hell.
¿Ves cómo lo digo
y si
como
oyes
una
la
frase
canción,
hecha?
lo
Porque
dices.
eso es lo
Y
que
el
es.
out of,
Like a
fijaos
bat
que no
out of
digo
hell.
out of,
Y
digo
si
out
oyes la
of.
canción, lo dices.
Y el out
TTA.
of, fijaos que no digo out of, digo escribiría out of, pero diría
TTA.
Ahora. Aunque ahora también se
Yo
escribe.
escribiría
Yo no sé si lo
acepta
pero diría
Cambridge o esto.
Aunque ahora también se escribe.
So, like
Yo
a
no sé si lo
bat out of
acepta
hell.
Cambridge
como se
o
diría
esto.
naturalmente.
Right. So like a bat out of hell. So that
como se diría
bat flew
naturalmente.
around like a bat
out of
So
hell.
that bat flew around.
Well, there you go. Like a
very
bat out
fast,
of hell.
without
there
paying too
you
much
go.
attention. Just
very
fast, without paying too much attention. Just
right.
the bat
como alma
flew
que lleva
around
el diablo.
like a bat
out of hell.
Right.
The word we looked
the
at
bat
twice
flew
there
around.
is the word like a bat out of hell. The
All
word
right,
we looked
so
at
good
twice
job,
there
my amigos.
is
But
the word
we've got
bat.
to keep moving
All
on
right,
because
so
we've
good
got
job,
more
my
to
amigos,
go.
as
But
always.
we've got
So
to
I'm
keep
thinking
moving on because we've got
we can
more
take
to
a look
go,
at a section
as always,
where we look at
so
words
I'm
that
thinking
sound the
maybe
same.
we can take a look at a
Or
section
not.
where we look at words that
homophones.
sound the same. Or not. It's homophones
on the show with no name. It's homophones time. It's on the show with no name. It's homophones time. The show with no phones rhyme. The show with no name. On the show with no name. The show with no name. It's homophones time. It's homophones rhyme. It's homophones time. The show with no phones rhyme. They sound the same. On the show with no name.
That's right, my amigos. It's homophones only on the show. That's
with
right, my amigos.
no name.
It's
And this is,
homophones only on
this
the
is a part of the show
with
another
no
part
name.
of the show
And this
where
is,
you guys participate, as you know.
This is a part of the show.
I
Another
urge you guys to
part of the show
participate.
where you guys
in
participate,
almost
as you know.
every section.
I mean,
urge
even
you
the
guys to
sections
participate
that we
in
don't really
almost every
participate
section.
in.
I
If
mean,
you have
even the
something
sections
intelligent
that we don't
add,
really
or you want,
participate
we're
in.
talking
If you have
about
something
Paris,
intelligent
say, well, I
to
lived in
add,
Paris.
that's great.
Or you want, we're talking about
that's what I mean.
Paris,
If you have
say, well, I
something
lived in Paris. That's great
to the
Right,
show.
so that's what I mean.
excellent.
If you have something
to
now,
add
don't tell us what
to
you
the
had
show.
for breakfast.
That's
when we're
excellent.
not talking about
Right.
that, because
Then
then
we're just
don't
gonna
tell us
say,
what you had for
thanks
breakfast
for sharing.
when we're not talking about that.
Because then we're just going to say,
keep in
thanks for
mind
sharing.
that there are many of you out there, which is a blessing.
Keep in
mind that there are many
awesome.
of you out there, which is
well, guys,
a blessing.
let's take a look then.
And it's
at
awesome.
today's
so,
homophones.
All right, well,
or
guys, let's take a look then
I'll
at
leave
today's
it up
homophones
to
or
you.
non. The first word is
I'll leave it up
murciélago.
to you.
The first
Wait
word
a second.
is
Didn't we just look at that word?
murciélago.
Yes, we did. Wait a second.
Murciélago.
Didn't we just look at that
Murciélago.
word?
También significa
Yes,
en
we did.
inglés
Murciélago.
bate. Murciélago. También significa en inglés de béisbol, por ejemplo. Bate, right? Murciélago. Un bate de béisbol. What else? Para cricket también. Murciélago. Bate. What else? Para cricket también. Bueno, se usa mucho en Estados Unidos. ¿Qué más? Con el béisbol. Se usa mucho en Estados Unidos. Que usamos también. Con el béisbol. En muchas expresiones que usamos también. B-A-T is that word, right? You know that already. Because you know, B-A-T the superhero, word, right? You know that already. Good. Okay, so the first word is the superhero. Right. Bate. Good. Okay, so the first word is murciélago. Is bate, etc. The second word is pero. Another very common word. Pero, right? Now, as you both know, very common as you all know, there's not just two of you listening. Now, as you both know, as you all know, there's not just two of you listening. Usually, the shorter the word, shorter the word, right? Cuanto más cortito la palabra, más difícil suele ser, right? Cuanto más cortito la palabra, más difícil suele ser. In me, let's take a look. We've got a lot of people participating here on the show. Look, we've got a lot of people participating here on the show. All right, excellent. Let's see then. The first person to participate is Jayster. The first person to participate is Jayster. He says those are the words. Second, he says no, they're not homophones. Yes, those are the words. And she says no, they are not homophones. Yes, those are the words. Mr. Houses. And she says no, they are not. He gives us the words. He says they are not. Mr. Houses. Paloma. He gives us the words. He says they are not. You guys all agree here. Same thing. So Iñaki, far, you guys all agree here. Well, good job. Iñaki, we'll see. Right now, everybody agrees that they are not homophones. Well, good job. We'll see. Right Colors now, Music says good morning from Malaga. They are not homophones. Colors Music says good morning from Malaga. They are not homophones. Javi López says not in a million years. Javi López says not in a million years. We'll have to wait till our commercial break to hear these words, because I'm going to say them for you as I always do. And then you can tell me just by listening to you as I always do. If they sound the same, you can tell me just by listening to them. But right now it seems like you all agree exactly the same. You all agree. Right now it seems like you all agree, which is rare. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in 2 minutes with tons more. So, stick around.
¿Sabes que puedes tener un profesor Vaughan en tu empresa? Con nuestro programa Inglés ¿Sabes que puedes tener un profesor Vaughan en tu empresa? Con nuestro programa Inglés Company creamos planes de formación a medida de cada horario que mejor se adapte a vuestras necesidades. Se desplazan a tu empresa en el horario que mejor se adapte a vuestras necesidades. Infórmate sin compromiso en el método Vaughan 13358. Infórmate sin compromiso en el 9113358.
Trabajamos con canciones que han sido diseñadas y creadas especialmente para aprender inglés. Que han sido diseñadas y creadas especialmente para aprender inglés.
Canciones constantemente. Canciones nuevas yo con ellas. También las canciones y al final pues aprendo.
Los deberes están genial porque está todo disfrazado con cuentos, canciones. Los deberes están genial porque está todo disfrazado con cuentos, canciones, pasatiempos, muchísimo a los niños porque son clases como extraescolares que ya vienen de estar toda la jornada en el colegio, son clases como extraescolares que ya vienen de estar toda la jornada en el colegio, son 2 horas más y aún así él no sale cansado ni nada. Lo recomiendo 100%.
Que les hará ilusionarse como nunca. Encontrarán un entorno del sueño que les hará ilusionarse como nunca más cercano a tu ciudad. Recuerda que estamos en Alicante, Barcelona, Bilbao, Valencia, Valladolid y Santander. Recuerda que estamos en Alicante, Barcelona, Bilbao, Valencia, Valladolid y Santander, Vigo, Zaragoza y Madrid. Conoce nuestros centros.
Cursos trimestrales de Vaughan, a su medida con los mejores profesores y en método más eficaz. Cursos trimestrales de Vaughan, alumnos como máximo durante 3 meses y en horario totalmente flexible a elegir entre 1 y 2 clases semanales en un horario totalmente flexible a elegir entre 1 y 2 clases semanales.
Para alumnos que necesitan resultados pero no pueden comprometer su agenda a largo plazo y que solo disponen de 1 o 2 días semanales para dedicarles a largo plazo y que solo disponen de 1 o 2 días semanales para dedicarles a largo plazo. ¿Eres tú?
9-1, pero ya. Vas a ver tú dentro de 3 meses qué nivel. ¿Dónde está el teléfono? 9-1-1-3-3-5-8-3-3.
Atención, lo que vas a escuchar a continuación continuación es una situación real. Lo que vas a escuchar a continuación es una situación
años a tiempo completo y 50.000 euros. Hay gente que dice que los MBAs no ganan a tiempo completo y 50.000 euros.
Además de
Hay gente
dominar
que
las
dice que
áreas
los
técnicas,
MBAs
uno
no
gana
ganan
muchos puntos psicológicos.
¿Le importa que continúe
Además
con
de dominar las áreas técnicas, uno gana muchos puntos psicológicos.
De acuerdo. ¿Le importa que
Te
continúe
advierto
con
que no es mi punto más fuerte.
Bueno, it's essential
de
in this
acuerdo.
company
Te
to
advierto
possess
que
a
no es mi
solid
punto
working
más
level of
fuerte.
English. Can you switch from Spanish to English to possess a solid working level of English? Can you switch from Spanish to English and stay effective?
I know it's not sufficient, but I like certificate. No, I know it's not sufficient, but I like. No, I want to.
El mercado laboral recibe 50.000 nuevos integrantes cada año. Los que dominan el inglés se colocan bien. Los que no, con mucha dificultad.
Todavía sigues
Si tu
creyendo
inglés
que
no da la
tienes tu
talla, tu
futuro
atractivo en el
profesional
mercado laboral
resuelto.
es cercano
Si tu
a la
inglés
nada.
no resuelve de
Tu
una vez
atractivo
por
en el
todas
mercado
tu
laboral es
futuro
cercano a la
profesional,
nada.
resuelve
Disney
de una vez
English
por
Vaughan está
todas
disponible
tu
en varias
futuro
ciudades de
profesional.
España.
Para niños y
Disney
niñas de
English
4
Vaughan
a
está
9
disponible en
años.
varias ciudades de España.
Para niños y niñas de 4 a 9 años.
Búscalo en grupobaugan.com
Tú
y
tienes una
apúntalos ya.
necesidad real de aprender inglés. Tú buscas los mejores resultados. Lo que para muchos parecía una quimera es ahora una realidad. Lo que para muchos parecía una quimera es ahora una realidad constatable. Llámanos al 91 333 5833 91
Me apunté al curso trimestral porque quería mejorar el inglés, lo que pasa que no estaba muy convencido porque no tenía muy claro que iba a mejorar el inglés, lo que pasa que no estaba muy convencido porque no tenía muy claro que iba a ser una clase no te motiva nada, pero el primer día que nos metimos ahí y el profesor nos empezó a meter caña, el primer día que nos metimos ahí y para nada nos empezó a meter caña, pues vi que eso pues no iba a ser para nada monótono.
Cursos trimestrales de Vaughan o grupobaugan.com 133 5833 o grupobaugan.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to
Show with no name.
That's right, amigos. It's the show with no name 2.0. That's right, amigos. It's the show with no name 2.0. Your favorite DJ in the whole wide world. We're here with your favorite DJ. That's right, it's Nacho in the house on this Monday. That's right, it's Nacho. I was going to say Monday morning, but in a half an hour it's going to be Monday. I was going to say Monday morning, but in a half an hour it's going to be Monday afternoon. Because that means we made it through the hardest part of Monday.
Fresh air.
Because that means we made it through the hardest part of Monday. Oh, man, it's not easy. It is not easy. All right,
man,
so
it's not
folks,
easy.
It is not
easy.
at today's
homophone section, but before we go back into that, I want to listen to our Say
section,
What
but before
soundbite.
we go back into that, I want to listen to our Say
A lot
What
of you guys
soundbite
have it
for
already.
the third
If you
time.
haven't
Now,
been
a
able
lot
to
of
write
you
it down
guys
yet,
have it already.
Well, now's your chance.
If you
You have
haven't
this
been
and
able
one
to
more
write it
listen.
down yet,
Dámelo, Nacho.
well,
Surely you
now's
can't
your
be
chance.
serious.
You'll have this and
I
one
am
more
serious.
listen.
And don't
Nacho.
call me Shirley. Surely you can't be serious.
Here we go. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. There we go. I am
just
serious,
gave you
and
half
don't
of it. So
call
I want
me Shirley.
everybody to figure this
just
out.
gave
And
you
even if
half
you
of
don't
it. So
figure
I
it
want
out, you have to
everybody
know where
to
it comes
figure
from.
this out.
And even if you don't figure it out, you have to know where it comes from because it's that.
All right,
common.
so we're looking at our homophones,
right?
Excuse me, homophones. All right, so we're looking at our homophones. The first word we looked at was bat. Homophones.
We said murciélago bate
the first
de
word we
béisbol.
looked at was bat.
Right. We said murciélago bate de béisbol.
Let's listen to the vowel sound. Because that's going to be the only difference if there's a difference, right?
Let's listen to the vowel sound.
Because that's going to be the only difference if there's a difference, right?
Because So the only difference is going to come in that sound
and BUT in two different things.
The only difference is going to come in that sound.
If it sounds the same and if it's in
also,
two different
the
things.
Length es
if
algo
it
que
sounds the
ver.
same and if it's
also the length es algo que queremos ver.
Lo dices durante un segundo o es un clic o es un alargado.
Lo dices durante un segundo o es un clic
that we want to take into consideration with these.
So
these are all things that we want to take into consideration with these short but tricky words.
All right.
So
suena igual que arroba, right?
Bat.
There was a bat.
Suena igual que
my house.
Arroba.
Right.
Bat.
There was a bat.
Rat.
Suena
my
igual.
house.
Una rata.
Rat.
Bat.
Bat. Okay.
Right.
Rat.
Suena igual. Una rata. Rat.
Bat.
But.
Okay.
But.
Y pero.
But.
Bat. So vamos a decir, pero hay un murciélago en mi casa. Bat.
But there's a bat.
Vamos a decir, pero hay un murciélago en mi casa.
But bat. No.
But there's a bat.
But there's a bat.
So you guys
were right.
Excellent job, my amigos.
So you guys were right. Excellent job, my amigos.
Versus
but.
So, bat.
Un sonido que hay que saber hacer en inglés. Bat.
But.
Un sonido que hay que saber hacer en inglés.
Bat.
All right?
But.
Now, the word bat,
pero,
but,
is a
right?
homophone.
Now, the word
for
but,
the
pero,
word
but,
trasero.
Is a homophone.
B-U-T-T.
For the word
so B-U-T.
Trasero.
And B-U-T-T sound exactly
so B-U-T.
But not but
and
B-U-T-T sound exactly
también trasero y también es
but
culo.
not but
el
and
bat.
bat.
Excuse me. Culo es
también trasero y también es culo.
El butt.
¿no?
Culo es trasero.
B-U-T, butt.
¿no? La
sounds exactly the same as B-U-T.
And they don't sound
like
exactly the same as B-U-T.
All right? Now, guys,
and they don't sound like
I hope you do this section the right way.
All right?
Because
now, guys,
the way I want you to do this section is not
do this
only
section the right way. Because,
the way I want you to do this section is not only,
especially if you're able to,
tell me on Twitter, but I want you guys to vocalize.
Say the words.
Especially if you're able to.
If you're, at home alone,
say the words.
Say them.
There's no doubt in your mind
until those words are not pronounced the same.
There's no doubt in your mind
that those words
nuance
are not pronounced the same.
And
¿ves? Ahí también tenemos la otra diferencia, además de sonar. ¿Ves? Ahí también tenemos la otra diferencia, además del sonido vocal.
Bat se alarga un poco.
Bat es un clic. O sea, que también hay que diferenciar si es un clic, como le llamo.
Es un clic.
O sea, que también hay que diferenciar si es un clic, como le llamo.
Bat is a little bit longer, too.
The vowel sound, remember, we don't say vocal.
Is a little bit longer, too.
The vowel sound, remember, we don't say
a little bit
larger.
Longer.
The vowel sound
a little bit longer.
Is a little bit larger.
And larger.
And
longer,
obviously it's a different,
a little bit longer
sound. All right. So
good job, guys.
And obviously the majority of you guys got it right.
All right. So
good job, guys. I think the majority of you guys got it right.
I like to put a little humor into everything.
And you guys know I'm not a comedian. I don't claim to be a funny guy or anything. And you guys know I'm not a comedian. I don't claim to be a funny guy or anything.
I'm not going to.
But that doesn't make me because I'm not a good singer. I'm not going to stop telling jokes because my jokes are corny. Because I'm not a good singer. I'm not going to stop telling jokes because my jokes are corny.
Makes me work harder.
So that said, folks, it's time for your
makes me work harder.
Joking. So that said, folks, it's time for your joking.
Okay, what did the guy say when he walked into the bar? Okay, what did the guy say when he walked into the bar? Ouch! You get it? Ouch! Ouch! He walked into the bar. You get it? Ouch! He walked into the bar.
You're joking. You're joking.
You're joking.
De coña. You're joking. All right,
folks,
joking. The way this section works is
really
all right,
simple.
Well, folks, the way this section works
I tell you the joke,
really
you
simple. See if you get it right away.
I tell you the joke,
and you see if you get it right away.
A pun, as all my jokes tend to be.
If it's a pun, as all my jokes
I
tend to be,
you guys to nail it.
All right?
Well, then,
I expect
what do you think
these
homophones
to nail it.
And these double troubles.
Well, you guys,
they're
what
all,
do you think these homophones,
material for puns?
And these double troubles are
for plays on
they're
words.
All, material for puns.
So here we go. Here's today's
plays
joke.
On
now remember,
words.
See if you get it.
That's the
all
key
right,
here.
So here we go. Here's today's joke.
Now remember, see if you get it.
That's
the key
I'll
here.
Tell it again,
to see if
and
you
then I'll explain
the joke for those of you who
did not get it.
I'll tell it again, and then I'll explain the joke for those of you who did not get it. Okay. These are
Why
simple
don't
jokes, nothing
live
too
alone.
Crazy here.
Okay?
Why don't bats live alone?
Why don't bats live alone?
Why don't bats Because they like to hang out with their friends. Because they like to hang out with their friends.
Okay. All right. Let's try that again.
Why don't bats live alone?
Let's try that
again. Because they like to hang out with their friends.
Live alone?
Because they like to hang out with their friends. Do you get it at least, guys? You at least get the joke? Do you get it at least,
what do
guys?
Bats do? How do
you at least
bats
get the
sleep?
joke? All right, well, what do bats do? How do bats
upside down?
Well, they sleep hanging upside down. Boy, you turn me inside down. Boy, you turn
That's what they do.
me
They hang.
Inside
They're usually living in a
out.
cave and they hang from
That's what
the
they do. They
ceiling
hang
upside down. They're
That's
usually
how they
living in a
sleep.
cave and they hang from the ceiling upside down.
Hang
That's how they
is
sleep.
colgar,
right? Now, careful with this verb because it's
hang is
regular
colgar,
and
right?
irregular.
Now, careful with this verb because it's regular and irregular. Hanged.
O sea,
And
es
hung,
hanged.
hanged.
It's a tough one.
And
When we talk
hung,
about
hung.
somebody
It's a tough
in the gallows pole,
When we talk about
somebody in the gallows
colgaban a la
pole,
gente. Estos en el oeste,
when we talk about that, we say he was
colgaban a la
hanged.
gente.
Right?
But then we would say,
When we
I
talk
hung
about that,
my
we say
shirt
he was
up
in the
hanged.
closet. So,
But then we would say, I hung my shirt up in the closet.
So,
orca.
quizá hay una diferencia entre el orca, the noose, orca. Okay, the noose.
So that
the noose.
we would use hanged in that case.
The noose.
Louis IV was hanged.
We would use
I don't know
hanged
if that's a
in that
factual
case.
statement, but I'm
Louis
giving you an
IV
example.
was hanged.
Right.
I don't know if that's a factual statement.
Hung
I'm
is
giving you
what I
an
would say.
example.
Oh, I hung your shirt in your closet.
So
I wouldn't say
hung
hung
is
what I would say. Oh, I hung
shirt.
your
So it's
shirt in your closet.
I don't know if that's
I wouldn't say
an
unwritten rule.
Your shirt. So it's
or what?
I don't know if that's
an
why
unwritten
don't bats
rule.
live alone? They like to hang out with their friends.
So
now, hang
why
out.
don't bats live alone? They
is
like
a
to
great
hang out
phrasal with their friends. Right?
Now, hang out.
And there's another one where I
is
wouldn't
a
say
great
hanged.
phrasal.
I would only use hanged.
And there's
when
another
we're
one
talking
where
about
I wouldn't say
somebody.
hanged.
You know,
I would only use
a criminal who was
when we're talking
hung,
about somebody.
hanged.
You know,
a criminal who was hung.
But I would never say I hanged out with my friends
yesterday. Now
but I would never say I hanged out with my friends yesterday.
To hang out.
Now,
He oído gente. ¿Te acuerdas la canción Stay
quedar
de hoy? Is to hang out.
He oído gente. ¿Te acuerdas la canción Stay
de hoy?
Because a lot of people say I like to stay with my friends. Me gusta quedar con mis amigos. Because a lot of
Pero
people say
eso
I like
es como
to stay with my friends.
mantenerte en un
sitio. No, I like to stay
Pero eso es como
home
quedarte
on the
mantenerte
weekends
en
with
un
my
sitio.
friends. No, I like
We
to
like to
stay home
at a spa
on the weekends
or a
with my
hotel,
friends.
alojarse más
We
que
like
nada.
to stay
Si quieres
at a
decir
spa
quedar,
or a
estar de
hotel,
relax,
alojarse
estar de
más que nada.
tranquis, as you say
Si
here
quieres
in
decir
Spain.
quedar, estar
Is to
de
hang
relax,
out,
estar
or
de
to chill out,
tranquis, as you say here in Spain.
A synonym for hang
or
out
to chill
is
out.
chill out.
Pero
A
entonces
synonym for hang out is chill out.
So why don't bats live alone? They
Pero
like to
entonces
hang
no
out
funciona el chiste. With their friends. Les
So
gusta
why don't bats live alone? They like to
con
hang
sus
out
amigos.
with
O
their
lo que viene
friends.
siendo
Les gusta
quedar,
colgar,
hacer
con sus
planes
amigos.
con
O
sus
lo que
amigos.
viene
Estar
siendo
de
quedar
relax
con
hacer planes
sus
con
amigos.
sus
So,
amigos.
here we
Estar
go,
de
folks. Now,
relax
I hope
con
you guys got the joke.
sus
It's a pretty
amigos.
basic
So,
joke.
there
Let's
we
see,
go,
Mr.
folks.
House
Now,
says,
I hope
not
you
a
guys
bad
got the
joke
joke.
today.
It's a pretty basic
You're
joke.
improving.
Let's see, Mr. House says,
Let's hear
not
your
a
jokes,
bad joke
Mr.
today.
Houses. You're improving. And by the way,
Let's
I
hear
claim
your
no
jokes, Mr.
responsibility
Houses.
for these jokes. I get them right
And
off the
by the
internet.
way, I
like
claim
you guys
no
do.
responsibility
And he says,
for these jokes.
by the way,
I get them right off
I
the
got
internet
it
like
right
you guys
off
do.
the bat.
And he says,
by the way, I got it right off the bat.
Dale un totally native a Mr. Houses que se lo ha currado.
Mr. Houses. Dale un totally native a Mr. Houses que se lo ha currado. He says, by the way, I got it right off the bat. He says, by the way, I got it right off the bat desde el principio.
Otro que
esto viene de béisbol, right off the bat desde el principio.
To be at bat.
No te dije que había expresiones como tomar acción.
To be at bat.
To hit it out of the park.
Que toca tomar acción.
Un home run.
So,
to hit it out of the park.
Hacerlo muy bien.
Home run. So right off the bat. Good job, Mr. Houses. See, you did make a joke.
Muy bien.
You made a
right
off the bat. Good job, Mr.
That's
Houses.
what I'm talking
See, you did
about.
make a joke.
Good job, buddy.
You made a little pun over there. Today's your joking section.
Good job, buddy.
All right. Today's your joking section. All right. We've got to keep moving along, my amigos. So I think it's time to take it. All right. We've got to keep moving along, my amigos. So I think it's time to take it to the movies. In a section we call Name That Movie.
right, amigos. It's named this is where we take a look at the movies with no name. Series, and this is where we take a look at. I think it would make it harder, but I want you guys. I want your opinion there. I think it would make it harder, because I think, but I want you guys. I want your opinion there. Series could be harder to guess. Doing you guys series could be harder to guess. I guess easier to look than doing movies, which you guys want to. I guess easier to look series in name that movie as well. If you guys want to do series, just because I know that the popularity of series right now is through the roof. Just because I know the popularity of series right now is through the roof. Series even taking over the whole. You're seeing series even taking over the whole the production and all that stuff. So the production and all that stuff. I watched a documentary this weekend. Watched a documentary this weekend. Did you see this one? Returning to Neverland or Leaving Neverland. Did you see this one? Returning to Neverland or a lot of Leaving Neverland. I think something like that. Who used to be a lot of these quote unquote who best friends used to Michael Jackson, quote unquote, and it's a pretty disturbing Michael Jackson, inquietante, and it's a pretty disturbing, inquietante documentary. It has to do with it's a pretty molestation. Documentary. It has to do with false friend. The molestation. To molest. Remember, some false friend. Right. In English, no molest. Right. So, and it has to do with Michael Jackson. Remember, he was in the papers. So, and it has to do with Michael Jackson. He was on the news. He was in the papers. Allegedly, he was on the news. Supuestamente. Allegedly molesting young boys. And this documentary, allegedly molesting which just came out. And this documentary is a disturbing just came out. Look at that, and it's a conversation. Is a disturbing with those kids. Look at the parents. It's a conversation. If you guys haven't seen it, kids, there's a lot of buzz the parents around it right now. If you guys haven't seen it, there's a lot of buzz around it, like Buzz Lightyear. Buzz. Hay mucho ruido. Hay mucho ruido. A, it's disturbing. And B, it's like almost the Bill Cosby thing. A, it's disturbing. I mean, these are people that we idolize. It's like almost the Bill Cosby thing. I idolized Bill Cosby. I mean, these are people that we idolize. Obviously, because of their music. I idolized Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson. But obviously, because of their music. It's horrible when you find out that people that you thought were... It's horrible when you find out that people that you thought were wholesome. Vamos a ver esa palabra. Wholesome. Whole como entero y some como algún. Todo wholesome. People you thought were entero y some como algún. Todo junto. People you thought were honesto moralmente, morally sound, íntegro, honesto moralmente, turn out to be vicious monsters because you can't to be. There's no other vicious monsters for someone who molests a 7-year-old boy. There's no other name except vicious for someone who molests a 7-year-old boy. So except vicious monster. Just be ready, Michael Jackson fans. It's going to leave. Just be ready, Michael Jackson fans. In your stomach, leave un nudo en tu estómago. A knot in your stomach, leaving un Neverland, which is the name of his ranch. I think it's called Leaving the Neverland, which is the name of his ranch. So in California, but of course, the Neverland. If you're going to watch it, so what am I going to say right now? But of course, watch it. If you're going to watch it. Not, what am I going to say right now? Okay. Watch it. All right. So, name that movie, folks. Okay. As you guys know. So, in this section, I give you a little name that movie, folks. As you guys know. Snippet. In this section, I give you a little snippet. A little snippet from a popular movie, and I want you guys to tell me on Twitter. A popular movie, and I want you guys to tell me on I think it's going to be an easy one today, especially if you guys know. All right, I think it's going to be an easy one today, especially if you guys know. Twitter's I'm Alberto Alonso. In case remember new people who are joining us, I'm Alberto Alonso. One of the new people who are joining us, follow. You're not tuned in. I don't know if you all tune in every day, but just the fact that tune in. I don't know if you all tune in every day. I was looking at it this weekend. The fact that they're all my followers. If you count, I was looking at it this weekend. A little bit. I've got all my followers, much more than 50,000 social media platforms. So I've got much more than 50,000 followers. The only thing is do what I do. That's not my merit. Share content. The only thing I do is do what I do. You guys hadn't done your part and retweeted and shared and told your friends about Vaughan Radio and the show with no name and shared and told your friends about Vaughan Radio and the show with no name. And by the way, if you guys have not seen it, this is for our viewers in Spain. By the way, if you guys have not seen it, this is for our viewers in Spain. Channel 2. A lot of people are asking me this here in Spain. We're on
Channel 7:30 a.m. with an English course in Spain. And you see all these characters 7:30 a.m. And a lot of our listeners have asked me, and you see all these characters curso de televisión española is available if that curso de televisión española is available. I think this is the answer. If you don't live in Spain, and a few people, I think this is the answer we've come up with. Okay, after I asked a few people, if you just want to watch it on TV, then you have to be in Spain. Because if you just want to watch it on TV, then you want to sign up for the course because it's on TV in Spain. But if you want to sign up for the course, if you want to sign up for the course, well then you will obviously have access. If you want to sign up for the course, video well then you will obviously have access to all the video material. Can you watch us on TV? So yes, if you sign up for the course, I recommend you guys do it. It's a very complete. Yes, if you sign up for the course, I recommend you guys do it. It's a very complete and online course. It's good for people price like myself, as well, like you guys, and who are busy. It's good for people, like myself, and you like want to be able to. Who are busy, maybe one day skip your English class, and the next day do 2 hours. Because maybe one day skip your English class, and the next day do 2 hours. Because if you want more information about that, you guys know you can always give us a call. And the phone number is 91. More information about that, you guys know you can always give us a call. 33. The phone number is 91. I try not to be a pain in the neck with that. Intento no ser. I try not to be a pain in the neck with that. Intento no ser. Así comemos. Dar la brasa con eso. We sell courses here. We don't just. It's not just a radio station. We sell courses. We sell courses here. We don't just. It's not just a radio station. We sell courses, things that we offer. And I personally the good part about all the different things that we offer. I personally stand behind all of them. From the masters to the residentials, which I've worked on personally, from the masters, summer impacts, Easter impacts, I've worked on. So if you want any information whatsoever, go to our website. It's grupovaughan.com. So if you want any information whatsoever, go to our website. It's grupovaughan.com. Or give us a call. Sorry for the spam, but occasionally I like to just remind you guys that if you want more, occasionally I like to. We've got it. Just remind you guys that if you want more, name that movie. We've got it. Here we go. We've got it. Okay, so here we go, guys. Today's name that movie. Here we go. You want to be in a band? Fine. Go ahead. You want to be in a band? Every night. Play 3 times a night. Go ahead. Play every night. Stick around the same 3 times a night for 5 years. Don't stick around the same coffee house for 5 years. I mean, dick around with her something or with me for once in your life. I mean, do something for once in your life. You'd better do something about it. And you'd better do it fast. You'd better do it because the world doesn't owe you any favors. And you'd better do it fast. Because the world doesn't owe you any favors. Which is one person speaking. A monologue. Called a monologue. Which is one person speaking. In theater, it's called more. It can be a monologue or a soliloquy. In theater, it's called more. It can be a monologue or a soliloquy. So, soliloquy. Yeah, right. Let's see if you guys recognize it. If you know the way I think, then let's see if you guys recognize it. You're already on the right path. If you know the way I think, then we're on the right track. You're already on the right path. We're on the right track. Let's see. Okay, we've got a winner. Let's see if anybody else knows what we've got. Okay, we've got a winner. Let's see if anybody else. Let's give it to him. Knows what we've got. Because it's pretty short. Winners right now. Let's give it to him again, Nacho, because it's pretty short. You want to be in a band? Fine. All right. Fine. Play every night. You want to be in a band? Play 3 times a night. Go ahead. Don't play just every night. Dick around. Play 3 times in the house for 5 years. Don't dick around with the same coffee house for 5 years. Try something. Don't dick around with her or with life. I mean, do something. Try something for once in your life. You better do it now. Do something about it. And you better do it fast. But you know what? You better do it now. Doesn't owe you. And you better do it fast. All right? Because the world doesn't owe you. So it's basically any favors. Somebody telling another person put up or shut up. Somebody telling another person put up or shut up. Or shut up. Haz lo que vienes a hacer o cállate. Right? Another way we say put your money where your mouth is. One way to say. Es como, another way we say put your money where your mouth is. Acción. Es como, no? My favorite one, which you guys know if you're regular listeners. Actions speak louder, which you guys know if you're regular listeners. So don't just actions speak louder than words, but walk the walk. So don't just talk the talk. No solo hables lo que hay que hablar, but walk the walk. Dar el ejemplo. No solo hables lo que hay que hablar, pero action. Talking is not. Dar el ejemplo. We say, don't just talk the talk. Walking is action. Talking is not. So that's why we say, it seems like don't just this is what this woman, I'll give you a little clue here. And it seems like what this woman is saying in this, I'll give you a little clue here. This is what this woman is saying in this movie. All right, our winners, ladies and gentlemen, from an even more popular movie. All right, our winners, ladies and gentlemen, Express. Paloma. Nice job. Amigos. Very nice job. All right, so the movie is called Reality Bites. All right, so Reality Bites now in Spanish. Reality Bites. Bocados Reality Bites now in Spanish. Pero pierdes la segunda bocados de realidad. Porque pero pierdes muchas películas de esta traducción o series tienen un doble sentido. Aposta. O series, por ejemplo, el de Steve un doble sentido. Aposta. You guys know this. Steve, por ejemplo, el de Steve Urkel. Well, in English, that show is called Family Matters. Did I do that? And that has two meanings. In English, that show is called Family Matters means, and that has two meanings. Because Family Matters means, and Family Matters is also asuntos. My family matters to me. So there's a Family Matters is also asuntos when you translate. Reality Bites. So there's a double meaning that you miss. Esa parte lo tienes bocados de Reality Bites, trocitos. Bueno, esa parte lo tienes bocados de realidad, bites of trocitos, as we said, tidbits. So that's one way. We are say what sound bite. Eso es como un bocado. So that's one way. We are say what sound behind it. Eso es como un bocado. But also Reality Bites. That's the idea. Means la realidad es una. But also Reality Bites means la realidad es una lo peor. Es un marrón. So the word bites is synonym. Lo peor. It's a synonym for the word. So sucks. The word bites is synonym. Reality is a synonym bites. For the word reality sucks. Right? Reality bites. Now these are not very nice ways to say that you don't like something. Reality blows. Now these are not very nice ways to say that you don't like something. This dentist sucks. This dentist blows. This dentist bites. This dentist blows. This dentist bites. Pero bueno, es parte del idioma. Mierda. No es bonito, eh? All right, guys, when we come back, we'll hear our Say What soundbite for the fourth time. All right, guys, when we come back, we'll hear our Say What soundbite for the fourth time. We'll go over the vocab and the stories behind much more. So if I were you guys, plus we got famous birthdays and much more. So if I were you guys, stick around. I wouldn't even think of anywhere. Stick around.
You're listening to Vaughan Radio. You're listening. You're listening to Vaughan Radio. You're listening.
Yo hice el máster en inglés profesional. Es un programa de 5 días a la semana. En inglés profesional. Es un programa por la mañana de 5 días a la semana. Yo hice el programa 5 horas por la mañana de clase, que es la versión de fin de semana, ya que durante la semana no podía hacer la versión de lunes a jueves por el horario laboral. De la semana no podía hacer la versión de semana para que me permitiese el horario laboral. Entonces estudiar hacer la versión de fin de semana para que me permitiese poder el máster porque en mi trabajo necesitaba hacer presentaciones en inglés, necesitaba hablar mucho en inglés, en mi trabajo necesitaba hacer presentaciones en inglés, por la que me lancé a hacerlo para tener una fluidez alta en el idioma y además hacerlo con seguridad. Tengo grandes problemas a la hora de hablar, me puedo comunicar perfectamente, pero no hablo de una manera correcta. Y también cosas muy importantes como el poder hablar en público sin tener que tener ese miedo, también cosas muy importantes como el poder hablar en público sin tener que tener ese miedo, ese tipo de problemas, la verdad. Yo lo que más destacaría del máster serían los profesores. Yo lo que más destacaría profesionales me motivan muchísimo con el inglés. Ellos puesto los materiales exclusivos que tenemos en el programa, por supuesto los materiales exclusivos que tenemos en el programa. No estás hablando clase típica cogiendo apuntes, escribiendo y de repente tener que hacer la interrogativa. Y eso es muy complicado porque cuando no la tienes y de repente tener que hacer la interrogativa, tu capacidad también con el idioma sea cada vez mayor, porque es un reto. Una de las partes que más me gustó del programa fueron las presentaciones a las que me tenía que enfrentar. Me gustó del programa prácticamente cada semana. Otra de las cosas que más me gustó del máster fueron prácticamente cada semana. Otra de las cosas que más me gustó del máster experiencias los dos siempre inolvidables, y es una manera de darle un empujón importante siempre inolvidables, y es una manera de darle un empujón importante
harán que se dispare los másteres en inglés profesional. Llama e infórmate sin compromiso. Tu carrera profesional. Llama e infórmate sin compromiso. No te arrepentirás. 91-133-5833. 91-133.
Un máster o un MBA apenas impresiona a un entrevistador. Son muchos ya los que tienen estudios de posgrado. Sin embargo, son muchos ya los que tienen los que pueden demostrar un ágil y potente dominio del inglés. Es aquí donde pueden demostrar un ágil y potente dominio del inglés. De verdad. Es aquí donde uno se diferencia. Es aquí donde uno empieza a cotizar alto en el mercado laboral.
Los másters en inglés profesional de Vaughan harán que se dispare los másters en inglés profesional. Llama e infórmate sin compromiso. Tu carrera profesional. Llama e infórmate sin compromiso. No te arrepentirás. 91-133-5833. 91.
Me apunté al curso trimestral porque quería mejorar el inglés. Lo que pasa que no está muy convencido porque no tenía muy claro que iba a mejorar el inglés. Lo que pasa que no está muy convencido porque no tenía muy claro que iba a ser una clase no te motiva nada. Pero el primer día que nos metimos ahí y el profesor no te motiva nada, pero el primer día que nos metimos ahí y el profesor nos empezó a meter caña, pues vi que eso pues no iba a ser para nada monótono.
Cursos trimestrales de Vaughan o grupovaughan.com 33 5833 o grupovaughan.com.
Radio. You're listening to Vaughan Radio. You're listening to Vaughan Radio. You're listening. You're listening to Vaughan Radio. You're listening.
Vaughan Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to. That's right, folks. That's right. I ain't your mama. English teacher. That's right, folks. That's right. I ain't your mama. Your favorite DJ. English teacher. In the whole wide world. I'm here with your favorite DJ. In the whole wide world. That's right, Nacho. In the house, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Nacho. Having a great time. In the house, ladies and gentlemen. Many people having a great time. Who have figured out today's Say What soundbite. So that's great news. But who have figured out today's Say What soundbite. So that's great news. But you're going to hear it one more time. And,
Surely you can't be serious.
Nacho, let's
serious.
Hear it, buddy.
And don't call me Shirley. Surely you can't be serious.
All right. There we go, folks. You are not going to hear it anymore. There we go, folks. You are not going to hear it anymore. I will tell you something. It's an easy one. I will tell you something. Aris just got it. It's an easy one. Anix as well. Aris and Anix just got it. Different people as well. Aris and Anix. Also, many people got it the first, second time. So, guys, many people got it the first. If you want to participate, you've got another 5 minutes or so. There you go. If you want to participate, you've got another 5 minutes or so.
and then we will get down to the nitty-gritty. Right. What are we doing? Oh, all right. That movie. So, we're looking at Name That Movie. What are we doing? Which is called Reality. We're looking at Name That Movie, which is Realidad. It's a movie that came out in 1994. Realidad. It's a movie that came out in 1994. This was the first theatrical release directed by Ben Stiller. This was the first theatrical release directed by Ben Stiller as an actor. So, as a producer, of you guys know Ben Stiller, but this was his first as a producer film that he directed. But this was his first. It was starring film that Winona Ryder. Reality Bites, and it was starring Winona Ryder. At this point, and early to mid '90s. In fact, Ethan Hawke was not very happy early with the direction his career was taking. Ethan Hawke was not very happy with the direction his career was taking. The studio's career is vida profesional, no carrera. Because if you guys remember, he was also in the movie. Dead. If you guys remember, he was also in the movie. You call that in Spanish, El Club de los Poetas Muertos Society, which came out in 1989, and that's great because that made him a huge superstar. And that's great. What's the problem? That made him a huge superstar. Too big. What's the problem? He wasn't happy. His career was kind of like, okay, I guess that was it. Then that was my moment. His career was kind of like, okay, I guess that was it. Well. That was my moment, fading, and that was into obscurity. And obscurity, he was kind of fading into el desconocido, right? Obscurity. And now, that's not the case. But this was a turning point in his life. This movie. That's not the case. Thanks to Winona Ryder, turning point. The monologue I read you today is Winona Ryder. Thanks to Winona Ryder, performed by Winona Ryder. The monologue I read you today is Winona Ryder. Performed by Winona Ryder. Ethan Hawke's she was such a fan that she stipulated in her contract work that she stipulated in her contract appear in this film. Reality Bites, and she was a huge star at this point. Appear in this film. Reality Bites, and she was a huge star at this point. Played opposite her. Ethan Hawke, she said, "I'm not going to be in this movie unless." She said, "Ethan Hawke." Going to be in this movie, and I'm sure Ethan Hawke said, "Wow, Ethan Hawke, she did that for me. She put everything on the line for me. She did that because she was a big fan on the line for me when she saw him in a movie because she was a big fan of his work when she saw him. Midnight Clear in Spanish. Midnight Clear is called Midnight Clear in Spanish. It's a movie that came out. Is called En la línea de ataque. It's a movie that came out in La Línea de Ataque. And she was just so moved in La Línea de Ataque. She was just so moved by his performance that she says, "I want this guy. He's perfect for this role." By his performance, that she says, "I want this guy. He's perfect for this role in this movie." And I want to act her way opposite con la suya. She got movie, and she got her way. Now, con la suya. She got her. Here's another. Here's a music fact from the soundtrack. Here's another. Here's a music very popular as a soundtrack. As said, the soundtrack is very popular. Stay as well, which included the song's name that lyric. Stay. Remember, I said it was in the movie Reality Bites. In the movie and the lyric. Remember, I said it was in the movie Reality Bites. In the movie and Quentin Tarantino song originally intended to include the song originally intended to include the song My Sharona by the Knack. Have you heard of? I know you know the song My Sharona by the Knack. To have a knack. Have you heard of it? I know you know the song. The knack. To have a knack, right, for something. He has a knack for electrics, for electricity, or he has a knack or plumbing, for tuberías, como que lo controla, lo hace bien. Or plumbing, tuberías, como que lo controla, empieza con sonido N. The knack es una palabra. Sin embargo, empieza con sonido N. Empieza con una. Sin embargo, right. The Knack. So that movie, that song was going to be in Pulp Fiction. Movie, that song was going to be too has an amazing Pulp Fiction soundtrack. Now Pulp Fiction we all know too has an amazing. When Quentin Tarantino went to get the rights to My Sharona to use it in Pulp Fiction, Tarantino went to get the rights. He realized My Sharona to use it in Pulp Fiction. The rights had already been licensed. He realized that the rights had already been licensed to leaving out movie. That song. So which is fine. Pulp Fiction worked leaving out, and they both of these movies, which is Pulp Fiction worked fine. Reality Bites, and they both of these movies, Pulp Fiction and they've got Reality Bites, have awesome soundtracks. Awesome, they've soundtracks. Got fun and cool. So yeah, all right. Let's take a look then at the text over here. As I said, performed by Winona Ryder as the character of Lelina. As I said, performed by Winona Ryder as the character of Lelina Pierce. Fine. Muy bien. And she says, all right, fine. You want to be in a band? All right, fine. She doesn't say, do you want to? She says, you want to? You want to be in a band? We omit the subject a lot of times when speaking. You want to? She says, you want to? We omit the subject a lot of times when speaking. You want to? Pero diríamos, you want to? You want to be in a band? Do you want to? Do you want to? Pero diríamos, you want to? You want to be in a band? ¿Grupo? ¿Quieres ser? Fine. Parte de un grupo. Go ahead. Adelante. ¿Grupo? ¿Esta la sabéis? Go ahead. Fine. Bien, adelante. Go ahead. Adelante. Play every night. ¿Esta la sabéis? Go ahead. Las noches. Adelante. Play 3 times a night. Every night. 3 veces todas las noches. Play 3 times a night. Dick around the same coffee house for 5 years. Don't just dick around the same coffee house for 5 years. Now, dick se puede ver del contexto, ¿no? Pero dick around hacer el tonto, perder el tiempo, se puede ver del contexto, ¿no? You're dicking around, hacer el tonto, perder el tiempo. Stop dicking around and get serious. You're dicking around. It's a phrasal verb. Stop dicking around and get serious. Doing nothing. It's a phrasal verb. Not being productive, not moving forward. Doing nothing. Don't just dick around the same coffee house for 5 years. Moving forward. Don't just dick around the same coffee house for 5 years. No juegues con ella ni conmigo. Don't dick around with her or with me. No juegues con ella ni conmigo. I mean, try something for once in your life. Intenta algo. I mean, una vez en tu vida. Try something for once in your life. Intenta algo por una vez en tu vida. But you know what? Do something about it. ¿Sabes qué? You better do it now. Sobre ello. You better. But you know what? You better es más. ¿Sabes qué? You better do it now. Sin embargo, you better. Now los americanos lo usamos mal. Ahora, sin embargo, te lo explico. Los americanos lo usamos mal. You had better. Te lo explico. La estructura es you had better. Un aviso muy fuerte. You better. Es muy de padres. You had better. Ahora, cuando lo contraemos, el had tiene una D, es you had better. Ahora, cuando lo contraemos, el had tiene una D, es you'd de la contracción. Y decimos los americanos nos comemos aunque técnicamente de la contracción. You'd better. Decimos nadie dice esa D. Aunque técnicamente sería you better listen to me. Mi madre nunca me ha dicho you'd better listen to me. She said you better listen to me. Mi madre nunca me ha dicho you'd better listen to me. She said you better listen to me. You better do it now. Más te vale hacerlo ahora. You better do it fast. So you better do it now because the world doesn't owe you any favors. Más te vale hacerlo porque el mundo no te debe. Because the world doesn't owe you any favors. The world doesn't owe porque el mundo no te debe any favors. Now, the world doesn't owe. Careful with this word owe. Any. Favors. Because I see a lot of people confuse the word owe with the word because I see a lot of people confuse the word owe. Now let's explain. With the word there are 2 words here. O is the verb. Now let's explain. O-W-E. There are 2 words here. Como la letra O is the verb deber. O-W-E se pronuncia como la letra O. Es un pagaré. I-O-U. De hecho, I-O-U. I-O-U es un pagaré. I-O-U. So, that verb is O-W-E. Okay. It's a regular verb. It ends with ED. So O-W-E. It's a regular verb. It ends with ED. So I owed her money. Acaba con sonido de. Now, the other verb that people confuse here is own. Now, the other verb that people confuse here is own. En ningún idioma. Poseer. So I owe it's not the same money. Deber que poseer en ningún idioma. She owns so I owe her money. A store. Right. Ella es la dueña she o posee una tienda. A store. She owns. Ella es la dueña la diferencia? O posee una Ahora, tienda. Ambos she son verbos regulares. ¿Ves la diferencia? O sea, eso significa que acaban en ed. Ahora, ambos son verbos regulares. O sea, eso significa que acaban en ed. I owned. My grandfather owned a pharmacy. Fui propietario de. Owe anyone any money. My grandfather owned a pharmacy. Fue dueño de una farmacia y no debió dinero a nadie. Fue dueño de una farmacia y no debió dinero a nadie. Tú piensas, own es propio, my own, ¿no? Con no. Tú piensas, own es propio, my own. Porque he oído gente decir, I own you money. Liarte. I'm like, you own. Porque he oído gente decir, I own you dinero. No entiendo. I'm like, so careful. You own, all right? Eres mi dueño, dinero, no entiendo. So the world doesn't owe you any favors. Right? So the world doesn't owe you any favors. Favor, right? All right, so there you go, folks. It's from the movie Reality Bites, directed by Ben Stiller. There you go, folks. It's from the movie Reality Bites, directed by Ben Stiller. And speaking of movies, we have to look at our Say What soundbite. And speaking of movies, we have to look at our Say What soundbite. Many of you guys guessed it, so a nice round of applause from the movie Airplane.
It was from the movie Airplane. It was Robert Hayes from the movie Airplane. Stryker. It was Robert Hayes, the guy who has to land the plane. Stryker. Because Ted Stryker, the guy who has to land the plane. You haven't seen the movie because the pilots are sick. Okay, your life is not complete. You haven't seen the movie, you're missing out. If you have not seen the movie in English, you have not seen the movie. If you have not seen the movie in English, you have not seen the movie. Our plays on words, half of the jokes, such as this one, and this one has become so popular, such as this one. Anytime somebody says to me, "Surely you can't be serious," that anytime somebody says to me, "I am serious," surely don't call me serious. You know what I say? Now the joke is Ted Stryker and don't call me says to the doctor. All right. Now the joke is Ted Stryker Leslie Nielsen, the late the doctor, Dr. Leslie Nielsen, and he says Leslie Nielsen, the late. He says, surely you can't be serious. And he says, seguramente, surely. He says, surely you can't be serious. Seguramente no puedes ir en serio. Surely you can't be serious. Seguramente no puedes ir en serio. With a straight face. That's one of my favorite things about Leslie Nielsen's comedy. That's one of my favorite things about Leslie Nielsen's comedy. Joke. He says it very serious. Deadpan. So he looks, he's not and he says, I am joke. He says it very serious. And don't call me Shirley. So he looks and he says, I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. Shirley is un nombre de mujer. Okay? So now when somebody says to you, surely you must be joking. Okay? Your line is, so now when somebody says to you, surely you must be joking. No me llames. Your line is, I'm not joking. All right? Classic. Don't call me Shirley. From the movie Airplane. Shirley. Nacho, let's hear it now that we know who it is over here. Let's hear it now that we know chock full who it is over here. Puns. Excellent movie, repleto de juegos de palabras. Give it to me, Nacho. Lleno de repleto de juegos de palabras. Give it to me, Nacho.
Don't call me Shirley. Surely you can't be serious.
All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and while we're at it, ya que estamos, let's take a look at some of the most all right, and while we're at it, ya que estamos, let's take a look because there's so many jokes in this movie. So let's take a look at some of the most there's so many jokes in this movie, and we can determine if they're translatable or not. Some of the most popular. This one, how do you translate? And we can determine if they're translatable or not. Because surely you can't be serious. This one, how do you translate? Stop calling me Shirley. ¿Cómo traduces? Ahí donde surely you can't be serious. Stop calling me Shirley. All right. There's one, I guess this one. Esta sí que se puede traducir. All right. There's one, I guess this one. Esta sí que se puede traducir. And Ted says, yes, very. Traducir. And the lady says, first time. And Ted says, yes, he says, very. I've been nervous lots of times. And the lady says, first time. Ese funciona. And he says, no, primera vez. I've been nervous lots of times. Pero él decía, no, ese funciona. Muchas veces. Primera vez, dice, en avión le decía, pero él decía, no, here's another one, too. Muchas veces. That is very, very famous. Here's another one, too. That is very, very. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Here's another one of those puns. Okay. Dr. Rumack says, Captain, how soon can we land? One of those puns. Capitán. Dr. Rumack says, Captain, how soon can we land? How soon can we land? And the captain says, I can't tell. Aterrizar. Now, I can't tell. How soon can we land? And the captain says, I can't descifrar. No puedo. No, I can't tell. No sé 100% todavía. No te lo puedo descifrar. No puedo. I can't tell. Pero también significa, no te lo puedo contar. Con certeza. I can't tell. Pero también significa, the doctor says, you can tell me, I'm a doctor. No, a mí me lo puedes contar. And then the doctor says, you can tell me, I'm a doctor. There's another joke, running joke in the Airplane movies. There's another joke, running joke, the typical joke, in the Airplane movies. The guy who lands the plane says, these people need to go to a hospital. Ted Stryker. And the guy who lands the plane says, these people need to go to a hospital. What is it? And then Elaine, he goes, it's a big pill. It's a big place where sick people go. And he goes, it's a big pill. It's a big place where sick people go. Es un sitio muy grande donde va la gente enferma. Yo creo que esa funciona en español también. Es un sitio muy grande donde va la gente enferma. Obviamente está diciendo, what is it? ¿Qué es el problema? We need to get these people to a hospital. What is it? ¿Qué es el problema? It's a big place where sick people go. We need to get these people to a hospital. One of my favorite jokes. It's a big place where sick people go. But there's so many more. And one of my favorite jokes. This is the last one I'll tell you, but there's so many more. It's a visual joke. The shit is going to hit the fan. Se va a armar una gorda. En inglés es the shit is going to hit the fan. Y hay una escena, la mierda va a chocar con el ventilador. Oh man, when Stryker finds out, blah, 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 the shit is going to hit the fan. Oh man, when Stryker finds out, blah, 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 the shit is going to hit the fan. Y de repente ves y dices, ¿qué es eso?
en un ventilador. Lo entiendes. Y dices en español, ese visual gag. The shit is going to hit the fan. Se va a liar una gorda. Ese visual gag. The shit is going to hit the fan. All right, so there you go, guys. There's good homework. Fun homework. I wish. All right, so there you go, guys. Your homework tonight is watch fun classic comedy Airplane. My teacher said, your homework tonight is watch the classic comedy Airplane. Mis deberes es ver películas cachondísimas. Más quisiera yo. All right, well, there you go, folks. Today's Say What Soundbite. All right, well, there you go, folks. Today's Airplane. Say What Soundbite. However you can. From the movie. All right, well, guys, we've got time for one more section. The final section. All right, well, guys, for today, it's famous one more section. The final section for today, it's famous birthday trivia. Folks, it's famous birthday trivia. Only on the show, folks, it's famous birthday trivia. Always, only on the show, clues here. No name, and as always, three birthday boys and girls, and I want you guys to tell me who these people and girls, and I want you guys to tell me who these people are. You can tell me on Twitter at Alberto Alonso. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, Danny says, maybe when they say, stop calling me seriously, it may refer to the tone of voice. When they say, like saying, calling me seriously, it may refer to the trust on me every time. Like saying, stop that tone of voice. Stop that untrust on me every time. Danny. Stop that tone of voice. I'm a little bit confused, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, there's certain jokes that you cannot translate. But that's the challenge. Yeah, there's certain jokes that you cannot translate. But to say, okay, how do I not lose a joke? I have to find another pun in Spanish. Okay, how do I not lose a joke? I have to find another pun in Spanish. Number one, this person was born in 1969. All right, number one, this person was born in 1969 and guitarist. American singer, songwriter, and guitarist. She had a long struggle. 2006. You can say she fight had a long struggle. Lucha. She had a long struggle with breast cancer and she lost that battle. She had a long struggle with breast cancer and she lost Colombian Latin 2006 musician. She won a 2004 Latin Grammy Award for musician best album. She won a 2004 Latin Grammy Award for best album. By a songwriter for her self-titled album. She produced that album herself, and then she received in 2005 the Latin Grammy Award nomination herself, and then she received in 2005 the Latin Grammy Award nomination for female pop vocal album. And she was also the opening act for the 2005 Billboard Latin Music Awards. Opening act. Her career 2005 Billboard Latin Music Awards lasted. Her career spanned 10 years, and she recorded 5 albums 10 years. Those 10 years, which is she recorded 5 albums. And let's see what else. She was born in New Jersey. And let's see what else. She was born in New Jersey. She was born down in Point Pleasant, beautiful area of New Jersey. Born down in Point Pleasant, a year after her father, mother, and brother moved to the United States from their native Colombia. And a year after her father, mother, and brother moved to the United States from their native Colombia. But eventually they moved back to Colombia. Then when she was 8, they returned to New Jersey. So she spent most of her time between New Jersey and Colombia. Then when she was 8, they returned to New Jersey. So she spent most of her time. The breast cancer was no surprise. And because when she was 12 years old, the breast cancer was no surprise. Because when she was 12 years old, her mother. And her mother died, diagnosed with in 1992. So both daughters, and her mother died, lost to breast cancer. That's so both daughters tragic. Lost to breast cancer. She left us 10 albums. Very tragic. Which is quite a collection. 5 albums in 10 years. That's quite a collection. 5 albums in 10 years. She was born in 1968. An American singer. She was born in 1968. An American singer, songwriter, and author, guitarist, and actress. She's written and released many award-winning children's CDs and books. And released many award-winning children's CDs and books. They must be awesome. I mean, if you guys are interested, awards. One is called Parents Write These Down. They must be awesome. I mean, they've won awards. One is called Parents Write These Down. This woman's name, Silly Sing-Along. The Disappointing Pancake, this woman's name, and other zany songs. The Disappointing Pancake and other zany songs for Moving and Shaking. Nursery Rhyme Parade, etc. So she has a lot of kids videos. Nursery Rhyme Parade, but so she has a lot of kids videos. She became a household name, but nombre conocido. She became a household one-hit song from the movie Reality Bites. The song is called number one hit song. I Missed You from the movie Reality Bites. The song is called Stay. And it was from the film Reality Bites. And it was from the film Reality Bites. That's the story over there. It's a pretty crazy story. That's the story over there. Well, it's a pretty crazy story. Because people think that she kind of disappeared, but she hasn't disappeared. Aside from the kids, people think that she kind of disappeared, but she hasn't. I like her. Aside from the kids. Books, which I might even get them because I like her. I like the way she sings. In the season finale of Gossip Girl. Basically, she's also she was also season finale of Gossip Girl. House on Haunted Hill. She was also Fright Night, Hot Tub Machine House on Haunted Hill, etc. So she's done a lot of acting as well. But her big break came with etc. So she's done a lot of acting Reality Bites. But her big break, her friendship, Su Amistad, with Reality Bites. Ethan Hawke. Now her friendship, they lived across from each other. So he lived in the apartment across from her apartment. They lived across from New York City. So he lived in the apartment across from her apartment. He met her at a community theater there. And he met her at a community theater there. He asked her to make music. And then when they met for his plays, he asked her to make music for his plays. She made this song Stay. And then instead of taking it for his play, Ethan Hawke said, instead of taking it for his play, Ethan Hawke said, his movie. I'm going to pass this song on to Ben Stiller. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, this person was born in 1950. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, this person was born in 1950. An American known for directing comedy screenwriter, comedy spoof, known for directing comedy films, comedy spoof. Such as is like a parody. Airplane. S-P-O-O-F. Top Secret. Airplane. And even Ghost. The supernatural drama. Secret. Ghost. And with Whoopi Goldberg and Ted supernatural drama. Ghost. He collaborates a lot with his older brother David. Collaborates a lot with another guy, older brother David, and Jim, another guy, and these as well. Have made many movies. Not only made, directed, produced many movies. Have made many movies. Not only made, directed, some of the funniest movies ever. Many movies. So together, there we go, folks. Today's some of the funniest movies. Three famous birthday boys and girls. There we go, folks. Let's see if you guys know who three famous birthday boys and girls. We've got three winners. Know who they are. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got three winners. Express. Yes. Number one, Soraya, not the Spanish Soraya, the Colombian Soraya. Number one, Soraya, not the Spanish Soraya. Number two, the Colombian Soraya. Here in the background, the late Lisa Loto. Number two, last but not least, director, producer, in the background, Jerry Zucker. There you go, and last but not least, director, producer, excellent job, Jerry, in all the different sections. I just want to thank you guys for being here. Excellent job. Thank you to Nacho as well. Sections. I just want to thank you guys for being here. We'll be back again. Thank you to Nacho as well. I promise. And guys, we'll be back again with more tomorrow. I promise. Bye-bye.
In the professional world, effective communication is in the professional world. Even the most technically inclined engineers need to be good even communicators. The most technically inclined if they want to move up in their profession. To be good communicators. This applies not only if they want communication skills in their profession, but this applies not only to good communication. To be effective in English, you need to achieve English as level C2. To be effective in English, you need to achieve C1+ level C2 in listening comprehension. In other words, you need to be able to understand speaking perfectly. In other words, you need to be able to understand in real time perfectly. In the real world, subtitles are not available in real time. Many people in the real world believe that their English proficiency is sufficient. Many people in Spain believe that their English proficiency or to understand your English teacher is not true. To understand me or to understand your English teachers is doctors, business managers, understand other professionals, engineers, is doctors, easy. Business managers, it is extremely and other professionals, and requires at least 2 years living and working in an English-speaking and requires at least 2 years living and working close to in an English-speaking country. To understand native speakers in their native environment, to understand native speakers in their native environment, to be deficient. You can consider your level until you are able to be reproduce orally. Second, basic English grammar with agility to reproduce spontaneity. Your speaking grammar with agility and spontaneity. You will feel the frustration of losing communication power. When you will feel the frustration of losing communication power. Don't underestimate the power of a strong command of English. Don't underestimate the power of a strong command of English. It is much more conclusive and decisive than an MBA or any other graduate degree. I hope you agree with me, or any other. My conviction concerning this subject is the result of 45 years. My conviction concerning this subject is teaching English 45 years, learning Spanish and French, teaching the victories and the failures of more than 2,000 the victories. And this is the reason why I designed 2020 years ago. This is the reason why I designed this master 20 years ago. The master professional towards achieving the ultimate goal. A long way towards achieving. It will transform you into an effective communicator. It will eradicate your invertebrate English and infuse you with structure your invertebrate English, and most important, and infuse you with structure, listening comprehension ability, and most important, it is so essential. It will give you the feeling free and ability in your speech. It is so essential. The master feeling free and empowered in your speech. The master professional English. Vaughan.
Estamos hablando sobre todo a los jóvenes en su último año de carrera. Estamos hablando poco tiempo para venderos en el mercado laboral. En su último año de carrera. Os queda poco tiempo para venderos de personas a buscar su primer empleo. Salen al mismo tiempo. Vais a tener miles de personas a buscar su primer empleo. Pronto vais a tener miles de competidores. Todos con licenciatura o con máster. Miles de competidores. Todos con licenciatura o cómo vas a diferenciarte de todos ellos para las empresas. Serás uno más. ¿Cómo vas a diferenciarte de todos ellos para las empresas? Y serás uno más de un inglés, todos con su diploma o con su máster. Ahora que tienes 22, con un inglés a 23 años, a tu edad todavía ahora no cuesta tanto hacerte. Con un 23 años, a tu edad todavía no cuesta tanto hacerte. Ahora, con un alto nivel en esquivar el asunto haciendo un máster problema. Ahora, si te empeñas en esquivar el asunto haciendo un máster, te arrastrar el tema del idioma inglés hasta el fin de tu vida profesional. Arrastrar el tema del inglés ahora hasta el fin de tu vida profesional. Si no agarras el tema del nivel ahora con decisión serás firmeza. Siempre tendrás un infórmate sobre el máster en inglés profesional o el Executive Master en inglés profesional. También en versión profesional o el Executive Master en inglés profesional. Infórmate en versión fin de semana en Madrid o 91 Barcelona. Infórmate Grupo 5833 o 91133 5833.
Test your English. Test your English.
Test your English with me, Jimena. And hello and welcome to Test Your English with me, Jimena. That's right, the rest of you listening, we're all one big... And the rest of you. Happy That's family. Right, the rest of you listening, we're all one nice. Big... We do say that. Family. To be one big... That sounds nice. Happy. We do say family. That. To be one... Do you say that in Spanish? Big. Uno. Happy. Una. Family. Big. Do you say that in Grande. Spanish? Uno. Feliz. Familia. Big. Grande, más o menos una feliz gran familia. ¿Feliz? No, 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 se dice. Más o menos una gran familia. ¿Feliz? No, no. Ay, the small differences in culture. In English you can say, on big happy family. You can also say one big family, but you can say happy. One big happy family. You can also say one big family. So I hope you're having a lovely day wherever big happy family. So I hope you're having a lovely day wherever. Tell me right now, say Jimena, in the world. Where are you in the world? The Dominican Republic. Tell me right now, say Jimena. I'm in the Dominican Republic, driving a taxi. On the beach. Jimena, I'm in Peru, driving a taxi. Just listening because you're my sister. You know, whatever. Tell me. Just listening because you're my sister. You know, whatever. Tell me that we have in the world. Nacho, where are you? This big, happy family
3 meters
that we
behind
have
you.
in the world. Nacho, where are you? It's true. 3 meters. Yeah,
3
you're
meters
right.
behind you.
That sounds like the name of a series. 3 meters. Yeah, you're right. 3 meters behind. That sounds like the name of a series. Really scary. 3 meters behind. It's true. It's a really awkward situation. Me and Nacho are both facing the same way. It's true. It's a really awkward situation. Me and Nacho are both facing the same way. Anyway, so how's it all going on this lovely Friday? Anyway, so how's it all going on this lovely Friday? I'm actually so excited. The book is nearly finished. I'm actually so excited. The book is nearly finished. Do you know what I did? So every night I've been working till like 2 in the morning. Do you know what I did? The last few nights was on the English index till like 2 in the morning. And today we decided the last few nights was on the English index. Can you believe it? And today we decided about 8 hours of my life down the drain. Can you believe it?
Te iba a preguntar cómo se decía
about 8 hours of my life down the drain. It's in the book. Buy the book. You need the book. Down. It's in the book. Buy the book. Wasted. You need the book. Down. Does it have? Wasted. Nacho, te vas a enterar el lunes. Does it have?
I guess so.
Nacho, te vas a enterar el lunes. Monday, you'll see me with 260 pages of audio. You'll see me with 260 pages of audio to film.
To record it.
Looking forward to something. You can't say looking forward.
To record it.
Looking forward to. You have to look forward to something.
To be native.
You can't say looking forward. Yeah. Looking forward to. No, but you were so close to being native.
When you say morning.
Yeah, looking forward to. No, but you were so close to being native.
When you say morning.
Yeah, looking forward to. You said. Just say
more native.
Yeah, okay. When in doubt, shorten words. Yeah. It's great tactic. When in doubt, so yes, just shorten words. Forward to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Tactic. Can't blame him. So yes, Nacho's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Can't blame him. I've still got another book. Remember, it's one book of 2. I'm just going to focus on the first one, okay? Expresiones de brillas. I'm just going to focus on the first one, okay? I know. Expresiones de brillas. It's like a little reference book. I know. It seems so small. I know. And yet so much hard work goes into it. It seems so small. It really looks easy, doesn't it? And yet so much hard work goes into it. It really looks easy, doesn't it? Maternity leave. I say to myself, yeah, right. But it's not. It's so in my maternity leave. And then that's just one. But it's because I said I'll write 2 books. So I'm and then that's just one. I've lost the plot. Because I said I'll write 2 books. So I'm completely. To lose the plot is I've lost the plot. Se te ha ido la olla. That's in there. To lose the plot is.
How do you say venirse arriba?
Se ha ido la olla. She's lost the plot.
How do you say venirse arriba?
To be too big for your boots. ¿Qué te crees? To be too big for your boots.
Well, let's go.
¿Qué te crees? Yeah, to get carried away. To get carried away.
Or 2.
And yeah, to get carried away. To deeply regret. To get carried away. All your decisions. Then to deeply regret. Anyway, I hope your Friday is going very well. Woohoo, that's me. That you're ready to learn. I hope your Friday is going very well. English. What were we doing yesterday, Nacho? You're ready to learn absolutely loads of English. What were we doing yesterday, Nacho?
You were saying me no.
Saying me?
Telling me you were saying me no.
Saying giving you the brush off.
Telling me what?
That's what I was doing yesterday. I was giving you the brush off. I won't forget. That's what I was doing yesterday. Giving Nacho. I was giving Will. I won't forget. The brush off. Giving Nacho. Why not Nacho? To be honest, giving Will the brush off because he was really quite insistent. To be honest, quite a little bit too much. Quite insistent. You know, Will. A little bit too much. But I think you should. Yeah. You know, tone. I mean, good luck down. I think you should. A little. Tone. You know the expression to tone something down? A little.
Relájate un poco.
You know the expression to tone something down? It can be language. Yeah.
Relájate un poco.
It can be language, like bad language. It can be language. If I start swearing. It can be language, like bad language. Tone it down a little. Phone is ringing. If I start swearing. Can you talk? Crazily. I'm actually scared it's the school. Phone is ringing. Hold on. Can you put me on Slack? Can you talk? I'm scared it's the school. I'm actually scared it's the school. Hold on. Habla.
Ahora no te oigo. ¿Y ahora qué digo yo? Venga, contesta. Pues nada, no sé qué vamos a hablar hoy. Pongamos un poquito de música mientras. Nada, no sé qué vamos a hablar hoy. Venga, un segundito. Un poquito de música mientras. ¿O qué hacemos? Venga, a ver. Un segundito. Poner esta que me gusta a mí. A ver. Vamos a poner esta que me gusta a mí. There we go. Okay, I'm playing music. There we go.
Back, I'm fine.
No, ahora vamos a ver. I'm playing music.
I really thought it was the school.
No, ahora vamos a ver música.
I really thought it was the school. I was so nervous. Do you know who it was?
¿Quién era? ¿Qué decepción?
I had a heart attack because if a strange number phones me, it's only the school saying something terrible. And it's only the school saying something terrible. They tricked me. And puedo hablar con señor. They tricked me. Primero, I'm not señor. Puedo hablar con señor. I'm in the middle of a radio show. A ver, primero, I'm not señor.
International Women's
I'm in the middle of a radio show. And they go
International Women's
and they make me interrupt my radio show to take a phone call. I'm really sorry. And they make me interrupt my radio show to take a phone call. As you can see, it's live. I'm really sorry, listeners. This is real life. As you can see, it's live.
What I am supposed to do when you're alone?
What did you say?
Oh, I decided to put music. No,
I said
wait. That I'm going to put music. No, I said wait, that I'm going to put music.
Yes, you are.
No,
come on. Yes, you need a little script for next time that happens. Okay. There's only one time. You need a little script. There's only one time I'm going to leave you on the radio, and it's when only one time the school is. There's only one time I'm going to leave you on the radio, and it's when I think. Yeah, there you go. The school is phoning. You need a little like backup class. And mastering the interrogative. There you go. You need a little like backup class. No, I like mastering the interrogative.
Get rid of it.
Cut.
Voy a quitarlo.
Rewind. No, I like it.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Cut. So, rewind. On Test Your English today, what we're going to look at for Nacho. What we're going to look at today. What we're going to look at for Nacho. What we're going to look at. Are you excited? We're going to have a little bit of. Yeah, me too. I could get Nacho to read it, but are you excited? Put him on the spot. Me too. I could get Nacho to read it, but. Okay, so to put someone on the spot is to make them feel deeply and comfortable. To put someone on the spot is to make them feel deeply and comfortable. To put someone on the spot, ¿cómo lo dirías? Okay, so to put someone
poner a alguien en un aprieto.
En un aprieto. Okay, so to put someone is como that spot. Let's move spot. The spot is como like the area. The certain point. Let's move so if you put them on that point, the area, the certain point. So if you put them on that point. In un aprieto, to put someone on the spot. Okay, so I was talking about tone it down, actually, to put someone on the spot. I wanted to tell you what it meant. I was talking about tone it down means... I remember. I wanted to tell you what it meant. Tone it down means... idea. Aflójate. I like that. No, aflójate. Idea.
No, aflójate.
No, aflójate. Can we just rewind again? Okay, so... To sort of, tone it down. Can we just rewind again? Okay, so don't be so intense. Tone it down. Or don't be so rude. Or don't be so intense. Or don't be so rude.
He wasn't rude.
Or what else could it be? He wasn't rude. Bajar el tono. He was intense, exactly. Bajar la intensidad. Who wasn't rude? Or bajar el tono. He was intense, exactly. Bajar la intensidad. Okay, that could all be. Bajar el tono. Or suavizar o moderar. Have you ever used this in your speech? To tone it down. Wow. Have you ever used this in your speech? You did. You've got to sound natural.
No, not in English.
Wow. Time you did. Today's your day. Natural. Today's the day.
In English.
Tone it down, drama queen. Come on, today's your day. Do you like that expression? Today's the day. Drama queen. Tone it down, drama queen. Do you like that expression? Drama queen. Teater. Tone it down. Tone it down, drama queen.
Torn. T-O-R-N.
No. Tone it down, drama queen. T-O-N-E.
T-O-R-N.
No. Tone. T-O-N-E. Oh. What's that song? Pero no. Oh. You've been waiting, don't you? Just for me to talk about turn so you can put on that. You've been waiting, don't you? Just for me to talk about turn so you can put on that. I'm never going to talk about the verb to turn. Maybe I can. Maybe we'll see it today. I'm never going to talk about the verb to turn. Maybe I can. But what was that song you had on today before? I think I'd like to do Natalie. Love me like you do. But what was that song you had on? Love me like before. No. We've done that one before. Love me like you do. Love me like... No. We've done that one before.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, that's Women Disaster. Okay, wait. I'm going to... Forget the natural English. We're going to have a look disaster. Okay, wait. I'm just really forget the natural English. We're going to have a look at. Okay, and really the verb is regular to turn. Okay, yeah, and the verb is. I know. What a surprise! To turn. So you can turn on.
Turn. I know. What a surprise.
For example. So you can turn off the same light.
A light.
Okay.
For example.
Encender o apagar.
You can turn off the same light.
And to turn off. Encender o apagar.
And if you
can
on.
use it with
and to turn
out.
And turn
in.
And if you can use it with
better.
A turn out
and turn in.
How many people attend
a turnout?
An event, for example.
So not many people attend an event, for example.
To vote. Or
so not many people turned
the
out
election day or for the strike or whatever.
To turn
to
out.
Vote. Or
okay. So
on the election day or for the strike or whatever.
To turn out.
Okay.
So
how many people turned out to vote?
Learn that.
Turnout.
What's the turnout? You can
also
be
people
a noun.
Turned out to vote.
What's the turnout? What's the turnout?
You know,
can also be a noun.
Turnout. Or
what's the
60%?
Turn out.
You know, 90%.
And however, if you wanted,
60%,
you can also use it, of course, to say. And however, if you wanted, you can also use it, of course, to say.
So,
turn out como.
We don't know how it will turn out.
No sé cómo va a acabar.
We don't know how
it will turn out.
No sé cómo va a acabar.
We don't know how it will
turn out.
Do you like turn out, Nacho? So many options with turn out.
Okay.
Do you like turn out?
Because
Nacho?
it can also mean desmoldar algo.
Yes, I do.
I turned out.
Because it can also mean desmoldar algo.
Contents of my
drawers.
Turned out. Okay, I turned it all out.
I turned out
my drawers. I turned out my wardrobes. It's like I turned it all out. I turned
out your bag.
My drawers. I turned out my
to
wardrobes.
Look for something,
it's
for example.
Okay,
to turn out your bag.
So yeah, and it can also mean
to look for something, for example.
Okay,
so they've got a very good
and it can also
turnout.
mean
eficaz.
So they've got a very good
turnout.
A lot of great films. Or they
Disney,
turn
Pixar,
out
whatever.
A lot of
great
films.
Great turnout.
So you
Disney,
love turnout?
Pixar, whatever.
Me too.
Great turnout.
Great.
That's
turnout.
funny because
so you love turnout.
Well, it works really well with a song by Natalie Imbruglia called
That's funny
Turn.
because it works really well with a song by Natalie Imbruglia called Turn. Why don't we have
mine?
You like that?
What you want? It's your show.
Okay, well there we are. It's your show which you're lending to me. Dejando prestado. Okay, well there we are. It's your show which you're lending to me.
I don't want to not do every single word with turn. We need turn
while we're
in.
at turn. I don't want to
This is a
not
good
do
one.
every single
If you say
word
I'm going
with
to
turn,
turn
we need
in
for
in.
the night.
This is a
Do
good
you know
one.
what that means, Nacho? If you say I'm going to turn in for the night.
No.
Do you know what that means, Nacho? Yep.
No.
Oh, great
Turn
one.
in for the night.
Irse al sobre. Go to the envelope.
Great one.
Irse al sobre. Go to the envelope.
There's a way of saying I'm going to bed.
Turning in for the night. Turned in. What time did you
There's
turn
a way
in
of saying
last
I'm
night?
going to bed.
You turned in. What time did you turn in last
Say
night?
the whole sentence, please.
I turned last night. I turned
Say the whole sentence,
in.
please.
I turned last night. I turned in at 11.
Very good.
What?
Ask me what time I turned in last
good.
night.
What time did you
Very good.
turn in last
Ask me
night?
what time I turned in at 2
last
o'clock in
night.
the morning.
What time did you
because
turn
of the
in last
bloody.
night?
I turned in at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Book index,
because of
which
the
now-
bloody blooming
nothing.
index. Book index, which now.
Who knew?
And do you know why for nothing?
I don't know why.
Who knew?
Try and guess.
And do you know why for nothing?
I don't know why.
Try and guess.
I don't know. An index seems like a good idea.
A Spanish to English index is going to be in there.
Seems
But
like
English
a
to
good idea.
Spanish isn't necessary.
Spanish to English
because
index is going
it's
to
all
be
in
in there.
alphabetical order.
But
English to Spanish isn't necessary
So you
because
don't really need
it's
it.
all in alphabetical order. So you don't
And also
really
because
need
it pushed the price up.
It was loads
And
of
also 'cause it
pages.
pushed the price up.
Yeah. What can you do? It was
So there you
loads of
go.
pages.
That's
So
why I turned in.
Yeah. What can
So
you do?
late.
Yeah.
Go on.
So there you go.
listeners, Tell me.
That's why
what
I
time
turned
you
in.
turned in last
So
night.
or if you
Go on,
turned
listeners,
out
tell me
your
what
drawers
time you
yesterday
turned
looking
in
for
last
something,
night.
or if you
turned
out for your
drawers
event wasn't
yesterday
what you
looking for
expected,
something,
or if
the
something
turnout
turned
for
out
your
well
event
for
wasn't
you,
what you
or
expected,
that you're hoping the
or
weekend
if something
will
turned
turn
out
well
well
for you,
okay,
or that you're
All
hoping
that.
the
All
weekend
that.
will
Or
turn out well.
If you
Okay, are going to
All that.
turn
All
someone
that.
in,
or if
to
you
the
are going to
police.
turn someone in
What's
to
this?
the
Nacho?
police.
I guess it's delatar.
What's
Sí, o
this?
entregar,
Nacho?
¿no?
To turn someone in.
I guess
So I
it's
know that
delatar.
Nacho has stolen the gold.
Sí, o entregar, ¿no?
From the
Turn
Vaughan
someone in.
safes. So I know that Nacho has stolen
Eso sí,
the gold
tenemos unas.
from the Vaughan
There's
safes.
a funny word for gold bars.
Eso sí,
in
tenemos
Spanish.
unas. There's a funny word for gold bars in Spanish.
Las
Gold bars?
sí,
Bar of gold?
lingotes.
Lingote.
Gold
I
bars.
knew it.
Sí.
Bar
I
of
know it's
gold.
funny.
It sounds like a
Lingotes.
Marisco.
lingote. I knew
Lingote
it.
de
I know
oro.
it's funny. It sounds like a
De
oro.
Marisco.
De oro.
Lingote de
oro. I can never do
Oro.
that. A lingote de oro.
De oro.
I can never do that. Anyway, in English.
A lingote
much
de
easier.
oro.
A bar. Anyway,
Of
in
gold.
English, much easier. Okay,
A
so
bar
Nacho of gold.
He got greedy.
Okay, so Nacho.
We caught him red-handed.
Yeah.
Stealing.
He got greedy.
The gold bars.
We caught him red-handed. And so I'm going to turn him in later.
Okay, the bars of gold.
Yep. And so I'm going to turn him in later.
You're never ready to be turned in.
You ready?
Oh, no, not really.
You're
but you've got no
ready
choice.
To be turned in.
But he's no, not really. But you've got no choice. But did you say? Just no.
No.
You're never ready to be turned in.
What did you say? Just no.
No.
You could have done that.
You're never ready to be turned in.
The police will be arriving shortly. If I were you, I would hide the evidence. The police will be arriving shortly. If I were you, I would hide the evidence.
Off you go.
Put the bars back. Now. Come on. Let's actually learn some English.
There we go.
Are you ready?
Now,
listen to this paragraph. Learn some English. Are you ready? I'm going to ask you some questions.
Listen to this paragraph.
Okay, but listen carefully. I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay, but listen carefully. To get to Niagara Falls, we can either fly to New York. To get to Niagara Falls and drive up there. We can either fly to New York, rent a car straight from here. Drive up there. In the first case, we'll need 2 days to get there. And in the second case, it'll take us at least 3 days. Probably 4. And in the second case, it'll take us at least 3 days. From Texas to Buffalo, New York. It's 2,000 miles from Texas to Buffalo, New York. To do a little sightseeing along the way. If we chose this alternative. I've never been to Tennessee. A little sightseeing along the way. I've always wanted to visit Nashville. I've never been to Tennessee. The country music capital of the world. I've always wanted to visit Nashville. The country music capital of the world. So is that what you were thinking? She reads really well. So is that what you were thinking?
Almost perfect.
She reads really well. I remember having a phobia of reading. I remember reading when I was little. In school, they're like, okay, now you read. And now you read. When I was little. Did they do that in Spain? In school, they're like, okay, now you read. And now you read. Did they do that in Spain? You know, as soon as they say you read, that you're going to mess up the terrifying, word, right? You know, as soon as they say you read, fact, that you're going to mess up the word. Do you remember that fear? Right? Or not really? That's like fact.
No, I didn't have fear.
Do you remember that fear? Maybe you were a good reader. Not really.
Not especially. I didn't have fear.
But you didn't care. Maybe you were a good reader.
Not especially.
But you didn't care.
I didn't care.
Yeah. What's the word? Rebellious. Little rebel without a cause. What's the word?
No, there were 40 of us.
Little rebel without a cause.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So there were 40 of us. Going to be
yeah, exactly. Okay.
So I wasn't.
Yeah, that's true. And also, you wouldn't read more than 3 words. Is the next one. That's true. My daughter's going to be in a school play. Is the next one. Theatre thing. My daughter's going to be in a school words play. To say. I was like, oh, what's your part? Oh, and she's got 3 words to say. I was like, oh, what's your part? Oh, and she was like, yeah, that's it. That's all she has to say. Para castigarme más. Para castigarme más. That's it. That's all she has to say.
How she did it?
Para castigarme más. Para castigarme más.
How did she did it?
Not very dramatic. She said this. There's nothing, but
más.
I mean, it's not very dramatic. She's got 3 words. There's nothing, but I mean, I find it very funny that she's got 3 words. It's art. They are also. There's loads of them, and they are 6 years old. So maybe they are also. There's loads of them. There's method. 6 years old. So they're madness. Maybe it's. I'm looking forward to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Madness. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Those 3 words. I'm looking forward to seeing my daughter. It'll be great. Anyway, those so 3 questions. Nacho. By my daughter. It'll be great. Anyway, so the question. How can they get to Niagara Falls according to Carlissa? How can they get to Niagara Falls according to Carlissa?
Basically, I have to answer the whole paragraph.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, I have to answer the whole paragraph.
Yeah.
One is they have to take a plane to New York, and then drive in a plane to
good,
New
yes.
York, and then drive.
Wow, good, yes. Yeah, rent a car and drive up there.
And the other option is
rent a car and drive up there.
And the other option. A lot of miles to take a car and drive.
Excellent.
A lot of miles from Texas.
No, that's probably the next question. Wait. Actually, no, it's not. How long will they need to get there? Wait. First case. Actually, no, it's not. How long will they need to get there in the first case?
2 days.
Very good. 2 days. Okay. Very good. And how long will it take them to get there in the second case? And how long will it take them to get there in the second case?
3 days. 2 centuries. No, 3.
Probably 4.
3 days.
3. Probably 4. I think. Very good.
No, 3 weeks.
Said at least 4. They said 3. Probably 4. What would Carlissa prefer to do? Said at least 3 days. If they chose the second alternative. What would Carlissa prefer to do if they chose the second alternative. Very nice. Sightseeing along the way. Okay, so nice. Sightseeing. You do something along the way. I love sightseeing along the way when I'm in the car journey. Yeah, you do something. It's great. I love sightseeing. But then it gets to a point where you stop to see a lookout point. It's great. Y eres como yo. But then it gets to a point where you stop to see a lookout point. Y eres como yo. Are you like me and you just think, and it's like, yeah, but just one more. Just stop the car. I've seen enough today. No. And it's like, yeah, but just one more. I'm just stop the car. Seatbelt right now. No. It's too much. I think I'm must be a lazy person right now at heart. It's too much. Even though I think must be a lazy person at heart. Even though I am hardworking. I seem so hardworking. Which city, rather? I am hardworking. Which city has Carlissa never been to before? Which city, rather? And what's special? Which city has Carlissa never been to before? And what's special about this city?
Music. Nashville? Or something.
The music. Just music.
Music in general. Music. Country music.
No, country music. The music. Capital of country music. Maybe we should have some Johnny Cash or something today. Capital of country music. Maybe we should have some Johnny Cash or something today. I watched the film. I didn't love it. In memory of Johnny Cash. I watched the film. I didn't love it. I didn't love the film Ring of Fire or whatever it's called. I didn't love the film Ring of Fire. Maybe I should get into country music. My father loves. Maybe I should get into country music. My father loves than Johnny Cash country music. Who?
More country music. Cinda Williams.
Than Johnny Cash.
Cinda Williams.
Who?
It's the most Cinda Williams from Nashville. I guess it's
really okay. I'm typing in.
It's the most
country music. Really okay. I'm typing in. Yeah, don't know any of them. Wow. And we've got. Yeah, don't know any of them. Should I just type in classic or top country music? What should I just type in classic? No, I don't know any of them. Country music. Who did you say? What was the name? No, I don't know.
Lucinda Williams, I guess.
She's not in there. Who did you say? What was the name? Well, not in the top.
Lucinda Williams, I guess.
She's not in there either. Okay, 26 best country songs of all time. Best. Okay, 26 best country songs of all time. Hold on. We've got Willie Nelson. I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash. Mira, I know the number one, and that's it. I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash. Mira, I know the number one, and that's it. In Low Places. Listen to that. By Garth. At least I know it. Friends in Low Places by George Brooks. Or Concrete Choices by Martina McBride. Or Concrete Angel. There we go. By Martina McBride. Oh, Jolene by Dolly Parton. Okay. I know that one. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Jolene by Dolly Parton. I know that one. No, wait, no, that's not it. And Leanne Womack. I Hope You Dance. That one sounds familiar as well. Okay. I know more country music. I Hope You Dance. That one sounds familiar as well. But listeners, as always, you have the chance to choose today's karaoke corner song. Listeners, as always, you have the chance to choose today's karaoke corner song. So send me a tweet, and it could be, you could say, I think as you left Nacho. Stranded. And it could be, you could say, you took a phone I think call. As you left Nacho, stranded, you can have the song you took a to phone leave call. Someone stranded by so-and-so. Or to put someone on the spot the song so-and-so. To leave someone stranded by so-and-so. Okay, or to put someone on the spot by so-and-so. If we're going down whatever that you want. But yeah, send me a tweet. I'd love if we're going down that route. And but yeah, send me a tweet. We've got loads more coming up after the break. We're going to look at what we're going to look at. We've got loads more coming up after the break. We're going to look at what we're going to look at. We're going to look at.
No idea.
No idea. We're going to look things with one. Some. That sounds fun. Things with one. Yeah. Excited.
Things with one.
That sounds fun. Things with one. Yeah. I'm excited.
Things with one.
Cliffhangers that I give on Test Your English. Practice on time that I give on Test Your English. In practice on time. If that gives you any inspiration. Again, for a song. In time, if that gives you any inspiration. Okay. Again, and to be late and to be early. Okay, so yeah, loads of stuff coming up. And to be late and to be early. I look forward loads of stuff to coming up. Seeing after the break. I look forward to seeing you there. See you there. I look forward to seeing you there. See you there.
todos pueden decir que llevan más de 40 años de experiencia formando a la mayor parte de los directivos empresarios, formando a la mayor parte de los directivos empresarios, trabajadores. Trabajamos con los mejores docentes. Tu profesor trabajamos con los mejores docentes. En el 91. Tu profesor está aquí. Infórmate en el 91 133 133 358 933 Buscamos soluciones. Vaughan Company. Buscamos soluciones. Vaughan Company. Rentabilidad.
In the professional world, effective communication is in the professional world. Even the most technically inclined engineers need to be good communicators. If they want to move up in their profession, good communicators. This applies not only to good communication skills in Spanish, but this applies not only to good communication skills in English. You need to achieve English a level C2. To be effective in English, you need to achieve C1+ a level C2 in listening comprehension. In other words, you need to be able to understand speaking perfectly. In other words, you need to be able to understand in real time perfectly. In the real world, subtitles are not available in real time. Many people in the real world believe that their English proficiency is sufficient. Many people in Spain believe that their English proficiency or to understand your English teacher is not true. To understand me or to understand your English teachers, doctors, business managers, understand other professional engineers, doctors, business managers, it is extremely difficult, and other professionals, and requires at least 2 years living and working in an English-speaking and requires at least 2 years living and working close to in an English-speaking country to understand native speakers in their native environment. To understand native speakers in their native environment to be deficient. You can consider your level until you are able to reproduce orally. Second, basic English grammar with agility and spontaneity. Your speaking ability with agility and spontaneity. You will feel the frustration of losing communication power. When you will feel the frustration of losing communication power. Don't underestimate the power of a strong command of English. Don't underestimate the power of a strong command of English. It is much more conclusive and decisive in the professional world than an MBA. It is much more any other graduate degree. I hope you agree with me, or any other. My conviction concerning this subject is the result of 45 years. My conviction concerning this subject is teaching English 45 years, learning Spanish and French, struggle, teaching the victories and observing failures of more than 2,000 the victories. And this is the reason why I designed 2020 years ago. This is the master professional I designed. This master 20 years ago, the master professional towards achieving the ultimate goal. A long way towards achieving it will transform you into an effective communicator. It will eradicate your invertebrate English communicator and infuse you with structure, your invertebrating and most important, and infuse you with structure, listening comprehension ability. And most important, it is so essential. It will give you the feeling free and ability in your speech. It is so essential. The master feeling free and empowered Vaughan in your speech. The master professional English Vaughan.
Disney English Vaughan está disponible en varias ciudades de España.
Para niños y niñas de 4 a 9 años.
En varias ciudades de España.
Para niños y niñas de 4 a 9 años.
Búscalo en grupovaughan.com y apúntalo ya.
You're listening to Vaughan Radio.
Tune in every day.
Vaughan Radio. You're listening to Vaughan Radio.
Tune in every day.
Vaughan Radio.
Hello, English, and welcome
get it?
back
We're going to look at things with
ones. Yeah, great.
English, you get it?
You do know
we're going to look at things with one. You're, right? In a formal way.
You do know we can use one to mean you're,
not
right?
In a formal way.
Amused.
One, very famous
line,
not
I think from Queen Victoria.
Amused.
Maybe not.
Very famous
One is not amused.
line. I think Stevie said that.
Queen Victoria.
Amused.
Maybe not. One is not amused that Stevie said that. One is not amused.
Oh, Queen Elizabeth
second.
Who said it?
The Queen said
Queen
it.
Elizabeth.
No.
This Queen said it.
The Queen said it.
Much earlier.
This Queen
okay, maybe
said
it's
it.
something that I thought it was much.
No, it does say a term supposedly uttered by Queen Victoria.
There's no.
No, it does say a term supposedly uttered by Queen Victoria.
Everyone thinks it was Queen Victoria.
There's no evidence of this.
One is not.
But everybody says it.
Amused.
Everyone thinks it was
Meaning
Queen Victoria.
one being
one is not.
Me. I am
Amused.
not amused.
Meaning
but
one
the royal
being
I,
which is you, which is me, which is we.
I'm not amused.
Which is one.
But the royal I.
Nice and
you,
easy. Anyway, so let's look at things with one.
Okay.
But nice and easy. Anyway, so let's look at things with one.
Very excited. We have a winner of today's song.
I'm sorry, Natalie.
Very excited. We have a
You're
winner
have
of
to
today's song.
I'm sorry, Natalie.
I'm sorry, Johnny Cash.
You're going to have to
You're
wait.
going to have to wait. I'm sorry, Johnny Cash.
Millie Cyrus.
And Milena says,
Hi,
you're going to have to
what
wait.
about the new Millie Cyrus's country song?
I'm sorry, Millie Cyrus.
Nothing
and
breaks
says,
like the heart. What about the new Millie Cyrus's country song?
Brilliant.
Nothing
and
breaks
I think
like
I know
the
it.
heart. That does actually sound brilliant.
Remind me, Milena.
I think I
the
know
next
it.
program because
Because
Remind me,
Mr.
Milena,
Houses has
the next
suggested
program,
one of my favourite songs ever.
Mr.
that I've
Houses
forgotten
has suggested
existed.
one of my
Favourite songs ever.
I had a
that
little
I've
book that I used to write down my favourite songs when I was little. And
I
this
had a little
one,
book that I
think
used to write
every
down
time
my
I'd put
favourite
it on the
songs
next
when I was little
page,
and
you know,
this
so I
one,
never forgot
I think
it.
I was
Every
really
time I'd put it
nervous
on the next
of forgetting my
page,
favourite songs.
you know, so I never forgot
It's
it.
this one.
I was really
and
nervous.
I'd forgotten it.
Of
I wonder where
forgetting
that
my
book
favourite
is.
songs.
But I
It's
didn't
this
forget
one.
writing.
And I'd forgotten it.
I wonder where that book
Okay.
is.
And he says,
But I
hi,
didn't
Jimena, with the
forget
word
writing
stranded
in the book.
Okay.
This
and he
song
says, hi,
comes
Jimena,
to
with the
mind.
word stranded.
Okay, and stranded is
This song comes to mind.
Dejar plantado.
Okay,
No.
and stranded is.
How do you, what's stranded? I'm stranded on
Dejar
a
plantado.
desert
No.
island. How do you, what's
Encallado.
stranded? I'm stranded on a desert island. Tirado, abandonado.
Okay, stranded. You can be stranded
Tirado,
at an
abandonado.
airport if there's a strike, for example.
Okay. Stranded.
You can be
You can be stranded at an
on a
airport
beach or on
if there's a strike,
wherever.
for example.
If you miss
can be
your
stranded
cruise ship on a beach or on a
then you're
wherever.
stranded.
If you
in the
miss your
Bahamas.
cruise ship,
You can be stranded. Then you're
in many
stranded
places. In the Bahamas.
Nacho, have you ever been
You
stranded?
can be stranded in many places.
Nacho, have you ever been
Not
stranded?
that I remember.
Your car hasn't broken down somewhere and you've been
Not that I
stranded
remember.
in
Your
the
car
middle
hasn't
of nowhere.
broken down somewhere and you've been
I'm very lucky
stranded
with my car.
in
Yeah,
the
me
middle of
too.
nowhere.
Really lucky. Touch wood,
I'm
touch
very
wood,
lucky
touch
with
wood.
my
There's
car.
no wood.
Yeah, me too.
Really
It's
lucky.
not
Touch
that
wood,
it
touch
doesn't
wood, touch
broke.
wood.
There's
Oh, it
no
doesn't
wood.
It's not that in the perfect moment.
Really?
It's when you are just arrived in the perfect moment.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
before
God,
when you
so
are
good.
just arrived,
The play,
oh my
yeah.
car. Or before you start.
Good. That's brilliant. A loyal car that sort of keeps going right to the bitter end. Brilliant. A loyal car that sort of keps going right to the bitter end, like splutters to death. Oh, poor car.
And then
But it gets you where you're supposed to be.
splutters to death.
Oh,
That's
poor
great.
car.
Now,
But it gets you where you're supposed
shall I
to be.
admit
Something that just happened there.
That's great.
I went
now,
blah, 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 blah. Shall I
and I
admit something that
accidentally
just
licked
happened
the
there?
microphone.
I went blah, 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 and I accidentally licked the microphone. You don't know how
Thank God,
bad that is.
thank God it's not the
It's quite
previous
new.
one.
It's quite new.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know how
Thank
bad
God,
that
thank
is.
God it's not the
I could be
previous
going to
one.
hospital soon. Yeah. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
I could be going to hospital soon.
I'll be fine.
I mean,
Oh my goodness. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll be fine.
okay,
I'll
so
be fine.
stranded. I don't think I've ever been stranded.
Okay, so stranded.
I don't think I've ever been
I don't think
stranded
I've ever been
anywhere.
Stop it. Wait, let me think.
I don't think I've ever
Yes,
been
once
stranded
when there was an
anywhere.
overbooking. Wait,
The
let me
flight was
think.
overbooked.
Yes, once when there was an overbooking.
And I was
stranded in Glasgow.
The flight was
That's true.
overbooked.
I was stranded. And I was
Okay.
stranded
And then
in
actually I was
Glasgow.
stranded in...
That's true. I was stranded. Another country.
Okay. And then actually I was
An
stranded
exotic
in...
sounding country. Another country.
Because we missed our connection. Because one flight was
country.
late. Because we missed our
remember where,
connection.
but yeah,
Because one flight was
somewhere.
late.
I was stranded.
Okay, so...
I can't remember where.
You can also...
but
Yeah, I left
somewhere.
Nacho
I was sort of stranded.
Okay, so...
when I said,
You
talk
can also...
on the radio.
I left Nacho sort of
left him
stranded.
When I said,
And all for nothing.
talk on the radio.
This is the...
I left him stranded.
Sort of the motto for today.
And all for nothing.
All for nothing. This is the... Sort of the
Para
motto
nada.
for today. Like
All
the
for
index
nothing.
last night and the last few nights.
Para nada.
All for nothing. Like the
Leave
index
Nacho
last night and the last few
stranded
nights.
on the spot.
All for nothing.
All for nothing.
Leave Nacho
because it was the
stranded on the spot. All for nothing.
What can
Because
you
it
do,
was
eh?
the motto.
What can you do?
What we can do is talk about things with one.
What can you do, eh?
That's what we can do.
What can you do?
Let's do it. What we can
So,
do is talk about things with
Las
one.
nuevas, Nacho.
That's what we can do. Let's do it.
The
So,
new ones,
Los
Las
malos.
nuevas, Nacho.
the bad ones,
La buena. Los malos.
The good ones. Bad ones.
Las anteriores.
La buena, the good one.
Las anteriores.
Ones, the inside one.
Las anteriores.
Sorry. The inside one.
Las anteriores. How do you know what I said? Sorry. How do you know? In my head, I was saying and. How do you know what I said? How do you know?
Very
In my head, I was saying
good.
las primeras. Las primeras.
Ones,
Da igual.
first ones.
Los primeras.
Los viejos.
Las primeras.
The old ones,
Da igual.
first
Los
ones.
nuevos.
The new ones.
Los viejos.
¿Qué?
The old
The
ones.
new ones. Los
The
nuevos.
new ones.
¿Qué? Esfuérzate.
The new ones.
The new
The
ones.
new
The new
ones.
ones.
Esfuérzate.
Es make
The
an
new
effort.
ones.
Beautiful. Los azules. Esfuérzate es make
blue
an
ones.
effort. That's very clear. Well done. Los azules. La
The
moderna.
blue ones. The
That's very
modern
clear.
one.
Well done. El
La
siguiente.
moderna.
The next one. The modern one.
Las rojas. El siguiente.
The red ones. The next one.
El penúltimo. Las rojas.
The red ones.
Ay. El
Second to
penúltimo.
last one.
Los baratos. Ay.
The second to last ones. One.
La de
Los
la
baratos.
izquierda.
The cheap ones. The one on the left.
La de la izquierda.
The one
Yeah, or
on
the
the
left
left.
one.
Or the left one.
Very good. The one on the left or the left one? Yeah, or the left one. Excellent. Too easy. Things
The
are
one
one
on
on the left or the left one. Pan comido. Excellent. Too easy.
Pan comido, ¿qué
Things are
es?
one. Pan comido.
Ah,
Pan comido,
Nah.
¿qué es?
No,
Eaten
what-
bread.
bread? No, no.
Nah. Eaten bread.
No, eating bread.
Not that one.
It's a piece of cake. Walk
Not
in the
that
park.
cake.
It's a
Walk
piece
in the
of-
park.
yeah, a piece of
Child's
cake.
play. A piece
Walk
of
in the park.
cake. Easy peasy.
Walk in the park.
Child's play. It's not rocket science. Easy peasy. It's not brain surgery. It's not rocket
Ahí
science.
todos.
It's in your book.
It's not
They would
brain
have been in my
surgery.
index for easy
Ahí
reference,
todos.
but now there's no index. You just have to go.
They would have been in my
Yeah,
index
looking
for
around.
easy reference,
Okay,
but now there's
so-
no index. You just have to go once.
Yeah, looking around.
Well done.
Okay, so did you like that one?
Once. Well done.
If you,
Did you like that one?
keep on saying one, I'm going to put One Direction. Or you,
Oh, no, okay,
keep
no,
on saying one,
more
I'm going
ones.
to put One
on
Direction.
time.
Or,
Oh, no,
Versus
okay, no
in time.
more ones.
Let's do that instead. So
on
Nacho does not
time
give me one direction.
versus in time.
Necesito
Let's do
que
that
llegues a
instead. So
tiempo,
Nacho
Nacho.
does
Does
not
not give me one direction.
I need you arrive.
Necesito que llegues a tiempo,
I
Nacho.
need you get there. You arrive.
You get.
I need no.
I need you
to get there.
to. You get.
You know,
I need you to. One more time.
I need you to get
One more time.
to get there. I need you to get.
Yeah, well, I need you. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. I
to
need
get
you to
there.
get there on time.
On
Okay.
time.
I need
Yeah, well, I
you
need
to
you to
get
get
exactly.
there
Perfect. I
on
need you to get there on
time.
time. Okay. I need you to get there
puntual.
on time. Okay. Significa llegar.
This is a difficult one to explain,
puntual.
isn't it? Because everyone
Okay.
gets confused with in time. This is a
which is
difficult one to
llegar a
explain, isn't
tiempo
it? Because everyone
para
gets
algo.
confused with in
Okay, so I
time,
got there,
which is
in
llegar a
time
tiempo para
to
algo.
have.
Okay, so
a
I
coffee.
got there.
Okay.
In
Con tiempo
time
suficiente para luego
to have
antes
a coffee.
de hacerlo.
Okay,
Tomar un
con
café.
tiempo suficiente
¿Sí?
para luego antes
No.
de
You don't
hacerlo.
like that
Y
explanation.
eso es on
¿Sí?
time.
No, that's in
In
time.
time.
That's
You don't
in
like
time.
that
Okay, so
Y eso es
you've
on
got the
time.
in
That's
time,
In
time.
time.
to
That's in time. Okay,
go
so
to the shops.
You've got
so I got to
in
the
time
airport in
to
time
to go to duty
go to
free
the shops. So I got
Pero
to
si
the
llegas
airport
on
in
time
to go to
significa que
duty
ya
free.
a la hora de,
Pero si llegas,
you know, like
on time,
puntual
significa que ya
para el vuelo.
a la hora de.
Okay.
So I got
know,
there
like,
on time.
puntual
Quería llegar
para
a
el
las 9
vuelo
al aeropuerto
Okay.
y llegar a las
So I
9.
got there on
On
time.
Quería
Quería
llegar a
llegar
las 9 al aeropuerto
con tiempo
y llegar
para
a las 9.
comprar on
Un
time.
regalo. Quería
I
llegar
got there
con
in
tiempo para
time
comprar
to buy
un
a
regalo.
present.
Okay.
I
You
got
see the
there
difference?
in time
Clear as
To buy a
water.
present. Okay.
It's in the
You
book.
see the difference?
Clear as day.
Clear as water.
Yeah.
I made it up.
Clear as day.
Lo de water. Clear as day. I
Phew,
made it
I
up.
was like, I've got clear as day in my book. Es que no sé ya. Siempre procuro llegar puntual. Es que no sé ya. Siempre procuro llegar
I
puntual.
always try to get. I always there on try. time.
Very good. Okay.
To
Los
get,
clientes siempre esperan que
there
llegues
on time.
puntual. Very good. Okay. Los clientes
Clients
siempre esperan que
always
llegues puntual.
Expect. Clients always expect or hope.
Expect in this case.
Clients always hope or hope.
What?
You,
I said expect in
I
this
know,
case.
always clients always hope.
What?
You,
I said expect in
I know,
this
always
example.
say-
Just Nacho just
Sorry.
paso de que me han hablado. That's the perfect example. Just Nacho just paso de que me han hablado.
clients always expect
Fine.
you
Clients
to arrive always on time.
Very good.
You to
La
arrive
reunión empezó puntual.
on time.
Very
Meeting
good. La reunión
began
empezó
on time.
puntual.
Excellent. The meeting began on time. The meeting started on time. Okay. Excellent. The meeting and pudiste llegar puntual. The meeting started on time. Okay. And pudiste llegar puntual.
Could you arrive on time? Could you get there?
Could you
arrive?
Better in the past. What's better in the past? Could you? Better in the past. What's better in the past?
Were you able to arrive on time?
Remember, could you? It's like, in the past it sounds a bit clumsy. We would normally say, were you able to do it? In the past it sounds a bit clumsy. We would normally say, a ticket. Were you able to do it? Very good. Were you able to get a reservation? In time. So, we've got on time. Now, llegar puntual. What about you've got to get to the job interview on time? You've got on time. Llegar puntual. You've got to get to the airport on time. You've got to get to the job interview on time. I'm on time for work every day. You've got to get to the airport on time. However, in time is for work every day. Okay, whatever. However, in time is al taller a tiempo. Llegar a tiempo para algo. Llegamos al taller a tiempo.
We arrived to the workshop. We got workshop to the in time workshop.
A tiempo.
Workshop.
In time. Lograste enviarlo a tiempo. In time. Lograste enviarlo a tiempo.
In time.
Okay, so
did you
can see what it's implying, no? Did you get to send it in time for them to receive it when they needed to? No? Did you get to send it in time for them to receive it when they needed to? Sí, lo ves. Es diferente que on time. It's difficult, but it's there. ¿Llegaste a tiempo para despedirle? It's difficult, but it's there. ¿Llegaste a tiempo para despedirle?
In time to
get there. Did you get there?
In time to fire him.
Fire him? Get there. Did you get there?
Despedirle.
No. Fire him. Despedirle.
Despedirle.
No. Did you get there in time to fire him? Qué cruel. I was just saying, did you get there in time to fire him?
Me ha sonado raro, pero
I was just saying goodbye, Nacho. Just saying goodbye.
Me ha sonado raro, pero
it's true. My cousin got fired, okay? And unfortunately, it's true. My cousin got fired, okay? And he said that the person came over from Argentina. Really sad. No, and he said that the person came over from Argentina, Spain, just to fire him. From America.
To
I know, and he was Spain, just to fire him. Imagine having that job that you're like going. I know, and he was just like traveling the world just to fire someone. Imagine having that job that you're like going. My flight traveling the world just to fire someone. So did you get there in time to fire him? My flight to fire. For him, that makes sense. So did you get there in time to fire him? We live in a more optimistic world, right? For him, that makes sense. Did you get there in time to say? We live in a more optimistic world, right? Did you get there in time to see him off? Did you get there in time even to say? That's another way of saying. Did you get there in time to see him off? Someone off. That's another way of saying. Do you like that? To say goodbye. To see someone. We saw him off at the airport. Do you like that? I'm obsessed with airports today. We saw him off at the airport. We saw him off at the dock today. Of the bay. Yes, we saw him off watching the tide. We saw him off at the dock roll away. Of the bay. That's what we did. Watching the tide him roll away. Okay? So that's what we did. To see somebody off. Him. Corrigieron el error a tiempo para arreglarlo. ¿Corrigieron el error a tiempo para arreglarlo? No, corrigieron.
Corrigieron el error a tiempo para arreglarlo.
No, corrigieron el documento.
Corrigieron el error a tiempo para arreglarlo.
Sí, como en el documento. Yeah, ok, vale. Cogieron. Ah, no.
No, corrigieron.
No, vamos. Yeah, ok, vale. Cogieron. I prefer your sentence. No, vamos.
Either way, I don't know.
I prefer your sentence. They caught. Do you know you can catch a mistake?
I don't know. They caught the mistake.
They caught. Do you know you can catch a mistake? Very good.
They caught the mistake in time to mend.
They caught it in time. Very good. To fix it. They caught the mistake in time. They caught it in time. No llegamos a tiempo para la reunión. To fix it. No llegamos a tiempo para la reunión.
In time. Or didn't make it.
Very good. You make time. We didn't get there. We didn't make it in time. Very good. You make for the meeting. We didn't get there. We didn't make it. So in time for something. For the meeting. We didn't make it on time. So in time. Yeah, for like something in time for the meeting. You didn't make it on time. Yeah. Do you feel more like that? Do you feel more confident? You don't like it. Yeah.
I will say it wrong.
Do you feel more confident? But you know the theory. Last one. Perdimos el tren porque no logramos llegar a la estación. You know the theory. Last one. Perdimos el tren porque no logramos llegar a la estación a tiempo.
We managed the train because we didn't get there in time.
Very good.
Managed
you could also say
to get there in time.
Very good. In that one, you could also say because you get to the station on time, and you get the train. In that one, or you get to the station on time for the train. No, and you get the train. Because you can imagine the train is sort of an action. An event that you're in time for. You can imagine the train is sort of an action, whereas on time, an event we got to the train station on time for it, and got whereas on time we got to the maybe.